Naughty jokes.
Irresistible.
You should see her play Fall Guys. If we talk about jokes.
Oh God, Fall
Yes,
Guys.
we fell down with a bunch of guys.
And I like Fall Guys. That is the definition of a
Oh yeah,
meme
that
deck.
no, definitely a meme
I
day.
mean,
But
a meme game.
it was fun for a Friday night. We were playing with the people I usually play COD customs with, and some other cool people like Nico EB.
Oh, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that game is just garbage. I don't like it. Maybe it's
yeah,
okay.
it's not for everyone.
Because there's no skill in it. It's all pure randomness. Well, I mean, I'm sure you could get really good at it, but
there's a lot of luck, but there's a lot of skill too. Once you know how
I'm
to
sure
do
there's some skill.
certain
Yeah.
things.
I just don't like games that rely on luck.
Watching Nico play, wow, she got skills, man.
Yes.
She beat all of us. She would give us like a 10-second head start, and we'd go do the level.
Wow.
And then
rubbing
she
it
would
in.
still get first. Oh man. Yeah, we were just a bunch of noobs though, so we're gonna have to learn and get good and be able to compete with her. Let's see.
Has anyone seen the TikTok I shared in the memes channel?
Which one was that?
The one that's the newest, which you can see, which Paul smiled at.
Oh. I watched those
Robo
meme
goes
ones,
here.
but I don't really watch TikTok. I mean, when you guys post it, I'll take a look at it. Like that one with a guy was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Mina, you're not into TikTok, are you?
Well, Killer, who also made this awesome d&dArt, did a amazing edit of me and Mina with some Dark Souls theme, and it went pretty crazy. So now I'm apparently TikToking.
Oh, but I mean, that's different. That's for you. I'm talking about, do you spend hours and hours looking at it?
Just watching TikTok? Nah, not really. I try not to. It can get addictive.
I also made Void Kitty up for her.
That's for it's for the young generation. These kids grow up on this garbage and they love it though.
Why do I have 2 for underpaid?
Mr. Well, Underpaid probably loves TikTok, right? Underpaid?
No, I don't even associate myself with it.
Oh, nice.
I wonder if Pretus does.
Who? Persida? I don't know.
I always forget how to pronounce her name.
I don't know. Social media is just
missing 2.
It's too
There.
Man, it's starting to sound like your husband about social media, Mina.
I know, right? That's fair.
But he is right about that, though. He's not right about a lot of things, but he is right about that.
I can agree with that.
I really don't care what you're eating for lunch.
True, yeah.
Oh no,
Lots
she
of
just gave him
lunch
dodge food.
pictures. Alright, let me fix this guy here.
Yeah, thinking of which, do you know that there's hackers or cheaters or something or stalkers that'll see pictures of where you're at and they know, so they literally can find you?
Yeah.
They do that mostly for like influence, obviously, not just some random Joe and Jane online, but yeah, you have to be kind of careful where you post stuff.
For sure, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's where that discussion I was having about intros. I mean, I don't mind intros per se. The problem is people put sometimes too much information. And I don't really like the idea of minors putting their ages.
Oh, that stuff, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I get that.
If we were 18 plus, that'd be different. I mean, everyone we assume is great on Discord, but in reality, we don't know. We don't know each other in real life. Some of us could be creeps, psychopaths and stuff like that. So you have to be careful.
Safety first.
Yeah, like why would I tell any of you about the bodies? Wait,
you see? Well, you never know. Underpaid might be joking, but you think he's joking, but he might not be. Who knows?
Yeah, he's hiding in plain sight.
I'm joking, but I genuinely do have 31 victims. No.
That's like 31 flavors.
31 flavors of death.
And true,
Oh,
I
that'd
don't
be a
even
good
know.
story idea.
I
Think
don't
about
even know if this site would even kind of do intros. Not maybe. I don't know. Doesn't seem like people would. I might be wrong.
who just
Talking about flavors makes me want to have ice cream now.
Oh dang,
Yeah.
ice cream.
He's the Baskin killer.
Mina, do you like?
Mhm.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Oh man, Moose Tracks is good. I was making a joke the other day about it being called Mice Tracks or Mouse Tracks for cats.
Anyways, what's this?
A mice cream cone.
Wait, one of these Reynold? Oh, well now I don't like them anymore. However, I do want my bounty hunter back. Here, let's look
What?
at
Your
this guy.
bounty hunter?
Yeah, apparently somehow one of my dead people came back or coming back from the dead.
Oh,
The arse.
There's
It was
Mr.
the arson
Shadow.
cats. Yes. Whoosh.
okay.
So many fire
Shadow and
cats.
Polo here.
And Paul's
Yes.
here.
Oh, what? Hey,
Oh
Paul.
shoot, it's time.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not quite time. I'm still uploading the finished map.
But we're on our way.
Oh,
I hope not.
maps mean murder. This is a good sign.
Murder maps?
Well, maps mean
Murder free map.
Murder free maps.
people like to have maps on their streams.
Yes, sir.
True.
Gotta give
yeah,
people
yeah.
something to look at.
Psh,
It's
yeah. Who
D&D.
needs it? Imagination.
Imagination
like that.
land.
Thinking of imagination, I was teasing Lily about that. It says, for D&D, you need to use your imagination. And she's like, the first thing she said, I thought it'd be more interesting.
Hey
I was like,
yo.
Lily, man.
What's up,
I
Mr.
knew
Law
it. I
Dog
knew she
and
was
It's not for
Divu
everyone.
Voo?
Yeah. Well, she's thinking.
Tai Tai,
She
wake up.
actually
Tai
thought
Tai,
it was
wake
gonna be like
up.
a
We're
video
going to
game
Candy
interactive where
Mountain,
you,
Tai Tai.
control and
Has she
Don't-
not like ever seen anything about D&D? I mean,
no,
it's
I
pretty
guess
simple. Like the gist is roll dice
Oh.
and things happen. I mean, that's
Don't tell.
I got that from a pretty young age.
Don't tell
On a
Pussy that I'm
completely
portraying my usual Twitch streamer tonight. Not like this. You didn't hear that from me.
On a completely
Yeah,
unrelated note, I brought the rosé,
See,
the sparkling
for
grape
sure.
juice.
Oh, rosé.
It is. That's why I had to set up a 10-minute timer. Oh.
Almost ready to go. Just putting the final touches on I put the final touches on like the actual map image, but now I got to do a couple
Prefer.
like 30-second things on.
Wait a minute. Did Preceded Break 2? Preceded and Shadow are in here. Where are their PNGs?
Sometimes I hate the Streamlabs. You have to move stuff up and down, and yeah.
Oh,
When I
hate this
streamed, I
without-
used
it's something
OBS.
in my hand.
I don't know if it's better. I've never used Streamlabs, but I just use
I
OBS.
don't like
There we go.
Streamlabs. I'm
I
gonna.
like OBS.
I've heard that from a lot of streamers. They don't like Streamlabs. They prefer OBS.
It's better for my
Stream-
potato of a
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah.
Open.
Yeah.
Well, Streamlabs.
Streamlabs or just Streamlabs was killed by computer. OBS is fine.
Yeah, OBS is
helps.
Streamlabs is just basically a nice, well-made, for the most part, overlay, right? That's all it is. It
Yeah,
uses
like a
OBS
GUI
as
version.
its core, but it has a bunch of layers of junk. So that's
Yep.
why it's so hard on computers.
Oh, finally I got it open. Hope that
All
just
I need
chipped-
to meow, right? Yeah, it is a
But-
problem.
Some people are using that Twitch one. Is it good? Mina, you said you used it when you first started. Was it
Yeah.
bad? Why did you switch?
It's
Alright,
what
got
the
it
one
open.
I used. It was like Twitch Studio, I think, and it said beta, and
Oh, that.
It-
I used that
it's
as well
basic.
for a little bit.
Was it good or nah?
it's just basics. It's very basic.
Yeah. It was very simple. I think it's in beta, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
said,
they're
it
still
said beta
working
when
on
I
it.
played it.
Yeah. I think they'll probably add
Yeah.
more to it, but it's got a nice overlay. It's very simple. Just
Yeah, it's good for
very
if you
straight to the
first
point.
starting.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
You'll have to
definitely.
forgive me.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten around to updating with the newer artwork for your tokens yet, so your tokens will still be previous generation.
Oh, that's
Wait,
fine
that
too.
kinda
Actually,
work.
I think it looks cute that way because they're like less detailed and smaller.
Wait, there's new artwork.
It kind of works.
Well, new
before the
artwork as of
eyes-
like 2 episodes ago. The ones
Before the
where
eyes changed. Yeah.
Oh, where the eyes changed, right?
Yeah. The eyes, they're always
Cool.
watching.
So
Always watching.
I'll just say now, obviously,
There he
once we
is.
get to the actual map and using it,
Yes.
I will.
Botspot is an amazing bot.
You guys can obviously move your tokens, but for now, I'm just.
See.
It's not. You're not going to need to worry about the map initially, but I'm just assigning you arbitrary spots.
We'll do some shout outs
I'll
before
send
we
it to you
start.
in the back.
And
Yeah,
I
go
will
ahead.
disable Clippy.
Pivot ain't respect, get you down respect, deal with bitches. Fuck it 50-50, usually I'm sitting pretty. All my different cities, glizzy with a set of titties. Heavy on the oil spillage, nigga need another kidney.
Oh, time out across the map, get it!
To actual D&D campaign thing.
Pop a half a perky, yeah,
D&D Dynamite.
water dripping off this
Now, before I do anything else,
Oh,
up-
and
update my
sky.
own stream with the Owlbear link. So I actually have it set up.
Yay.
Hey, Paul, quick question.
Arson
You know
time.
when a enemy parries or dodges, is that just the DM doing it randomly to make it more challenging, or
That's a mechanic.
is there a real mechanic? But
Yes.
how do you know when it triggers though?
That's up to me and what the ability says on the stat bar.
Yeah.
So, like, if it says an enemy can
Oh god,
do a
we just went
parry,
down to
which ups their
18.
AC by 3 against one attack,
And
and
when I
you
look,
hit with in bear form for
Well,
20 damage,
I
I'm
have
probably
to-
going and I can parry it, I'm probably going to.
what's happening?
Whereas
okay.
if
What's this? What?
you're in
don't like
Melphis
when
form and
the
hit
mouse
for
does not
4
wanna work.
damage, and there's other
No, it's
heavier
fine.
hitters at the
I
time,
actually don't have a
probably not
mouse.
going to waste it on that attack.
Okay, so it got
Oh,
colder
okay.
when it came over here.
So, we are about ready to go. I just need 20 seconds.
Already just realized. Already two seconds gone already.
horrible driver.
So, what is everyone's hit points right now? I believe
Whatever
you're all,
to the-
I don't think you've been
How'd you
in,
get the
I think
Scottish
everyone's
accent
rested
from?
now, so you should be full.
Yeah,
Yeah.
31 health.
I'm
Reno,
a
what's
good
your base
driver.
HP? In an official server,
See, it
looks
is.
like we're gonna go to this one because it is 15 people. And I want to actually potentially see
It
some
means
people.
I haven't updated my stream in like
Definitely seems big, so I haven't actually
Oh,
see if I can see
that.
people.
Yeah.
I started a server
Says, hey,
game
what's your max HP?
just for myself.
We'll get back to Rita.
on
Amaya,
the
what's your
PS4 at
HP?
my parents' place.
39.
Oh,
And I actually,
Oh,
for
can you
the
hear me?
first time in any server game I
now.
played,
Now we can.
35.
didn't just see people's huts or helpers.
I muted
should be
myself
full
just
because
to-
I don't think I've had you guys get
But-
attacked since.
If he
No,
doesn't
what's
kill
your
the
HP?
Snaz
It's
around
worse than
him,
a nat
23.
1.
cash
Yeah,
in
no,
our
just
16.
nat
I didn't get to
ones?
stream last
Oh, yeah,
week and you
that's a
guys
lot
leveled
of
up, so I
damage
didn't get to ask at the end of the stream.
Well, actually, a lot of
Uh,
people.
Robo, what's your
Oddity,
HP?
welcome
He doesn't
to
have
the
an answer
chaos. Shenanigans time.
Tim cards.
Being
Yes,
punished
that's
for it.
Lenience, what's your HP?
That's hard.
31.
Or maybe we get something
Oh,
good to
that's
power
so
bomb
Don't
in.
do
We're almost
it.
up
Oh,
enough
it's
for me to
happening.
attack again. Zen,
All right, so he doesn't.
52.
there we go.
Oh, he's gonna
That's
full
all right.
trade into
Yeah, but he did.
That's the big hit.
Fighters get to fight.
This
Yeah, that's my job. Even though I went down last time, I took a bunch of damage. That's
You're
my job.
still showing your
Robo, do you know what
stats.
your HP?
Well, if he wants to show his little
Yeah, I know what that
I forgot. I still had my display one
Just tell me you
screen
had your
on.
sheet already
I
open.
was still streaming.
You should always have your sheet already open.
Huh?
Yeah, like just now, I almost forgot to have my, not like before you, not like after you asked, but before you asked, like I realized, oh shoot, gotta open my sheet.
Oh, so Robo, you
yeah.
forgot to level your thing up.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Rosé tastes like impending
Lurkin,
doom.
a thick boy, lurkin turkey.
The hell you
I'm the
doing
thickest
drinking
lurkin
rosé,
turkey,
you
boy.
fucking child?
It's well
Here.
just sparkling.
Oh.
Rice. Yeah, the cat thing. I need to look at that.
Yeah, no, I broke into the wine cabinet.
Perfect.
Look,
So
I've
meows.
seen the characters
Yeah.
you play.
Just got back from
The
the car event.
character.
Oh,
You haven't seen my
Here.
2 ever one.
we go.
Well, I showed you the one, but I'm keeping the ever one secret for now.
I got some pictures.
I
There's
know,
the
I know of
car
one of
the
them because
kid.
I wanted to talk to you
does
because
the
we
car
all thought
pics.
Leonid was dying yesterday, or not yesterday, last week.
See-
Oh,
and
that
I
was
put
so much
pictures in
fun.
here too.
Mhm.
There
I
we
mean, you
go.
still got more
Also,
chances to die.
So
So,
there
Oh, also, for those of
is-
you, especially Mina,
Make it bigger. Make it
who
bigger.
actually put up their VODs, which I'm way behind on, even for the ones I did record. I need to fix that soon.
There we go. Yeah, so
still
there's the kid that does the car art.
Maybe I will. I kinda
This
think it'll
week-
These are
do
pictures
all
of
at
This
once.
week's
toy
episode will have the
cars.
name last week's was supposed to. This is
And then my
called The
friend
Hanging
Lorna
Tree.
and her mom and her
Oh,
son.
Oh,
So he gave them
That's a
this.
good
I
name.
forgot about that.
This one, and I've got
Yeah,
one
that's a great name.
as well.
Wow.
Oh my god.
There
he's
we go,
pinging
up
me.
here.
Oh,
in
it's
the
just you.
I
It's
put
your
it
server.
temporarily. I put
It's a
it up there.
mockingbird.
So it's the same,
Oh, hanging tree. This is
same
great.
from the same picture, but it's a different. It's a square one.
Said they were called
Up
the
here.
Dragon Peak.
This
Well,
guy.
The hell did I call them? There, it's in my notes.
So I got one, and then he gave them that one.
Notes.
Very nice.
Yes, I have to take those if I want to be a good DM.
Oh, yeah,
Dragon
and
Bone,
I got
that's
this
what it was,
puzzle
Dragon
from
Bone.
Extra Life from
It
doing
was
the
something
charity
like that.
thing. So I need to do a
I
stream
should
for making the
probably take
puzzle.
notes on my campaign.
Puzzle stream.
I strongly encourage players to take notes. Most of them don't, but I encourage them to.
See, hell yeah, it's
Most of them
meow.
don't. We just
I need to take a better look at it though.
barely keep
when I
a
get
mental
time.
note and like, all right, we can do this.
Oops.
That's
I usually take notes. Just my PC's been very decommissioned for the past month, so I've been on my mobile device, and I'd rather not take notes on that.
I
Alright,
would,
we're level 4.
but it's
There we go. Okay. Oh, let me grab my juice. I want some juice. Oh my gosh, Mina. She's in
so.
the
Anyways, when do we
corner
get to
here.
make a monopoly on the goat market?
Little cutie.
Robo. Apparently, you forgot to level up. Also, do you know what your new hit points are?
yeah, I told him to level up. He just
I'm in the
doing-
process of getting there and leveling up.
Okay.
Make sure you get your good spells too, Robo.
Yeah, don't forget like you did.
Have you
the-
gotten far enough in your level up that it's somewhere on the page you're on tells you what your new hit points are? Should be at the top if you're still editing.
And delicious juice.
Yeah, I
juicy
think it
juice.
tells you once you level up the character, it'll instantly tell you the
I
new
think
HP.
I did
Usually
all the
live updates while you're in
shout-outs.
the
Let me turn
editor.
Clippy off now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, while we're waiting, Paul, quick thing.
Yo.
Who was it? Mr. Green was asking because he's looking forward to eventually the one shots I'm gonna do, the official ones. And I'm gonna do some of the ones in space thing. And he's like, "Oh, can I use my own homebrew race?" And I told him no. As being one new DM, I don't really want to deal with that. Two, there's balance issues. He says a little bit too OP, and I'm like, nah, probably not. Do you usually do that too, or are you flexible?
I pretty much never allow homebrew.
Yeah, me too.
The
I
only
don't
thing,
like it.
literally, the only thing that I can that's considered homebrew that I
There's the
allow
D&D info for
is
all this
famous
stuff.
DMs that have playtested their shit in front of millions of people.
Yeah, and I understand people
Oh.
love their own homebrew
That
stuff.
scared
The
me.
problem
Move
is
my mouse.
that I'll use.
Made it look like
I'm pretty
OBS
sure,
went away.
D&D's
Okay,
the
OBS
same
is
like
fine.
I'll absolutely use homebrew monsters.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Because as a DM
Here we
in mid combat, if I use somebody's homebrew monster I found online, or if I homebrew one myself, and you guys are 3 turns into the fight, and I realize I made this too strong, or this person made this too strong, I'll look at the stuff I haven't used on them yet and just start subtracting shit to make it more fair. But I can't control what the player is doing. So if the player is OP because of some homebrew bullshit, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Except for like exclusively single target them, and that's just not fun for either of us.
That's true. Oh, and one more quick question about that Space Jammer stuff. Are any of the OG races in that universe or no? Like halflings, drow, etc.
27. I mean, they can be. Anything can be in anything you want.
Oh, I'm talking about like by default official lore.
I
stuff.
have no idea because I don't know anything about Spelljammer lore. I barely know anything about the lore that I've run games in.
Mr. Shadow, if you get in one of those one shots, your character will die. Just to let you know.
Why? What did I do?
Because the treason. Just kidding. Actually, hopefully Underpay gets in because his
All right.
character will definitely
So
be.
I got Robo's HP. I got my stream info set up. We are getting ready to start. I will send you a link.
Awesome.
You will not need this link immediately, but I know you guys like to have it ahead of time. So there's your map link for the evening.
Yeah, why does Robo's Druid have more HP than me? Weird.
Because he has Constitution and you don't.
You can wild shape though. You'll be fine.
But does he have integrity?
Melphis, what's your Constitution modifier?
Hold on, let me check.
This is a very interesting map.
Alright, I got +2.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's a very interesting map.
Please tell me that most of it looks black to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Thank
does.
fuck I did it right. I thought I didn't put the fog on properly. I was so fucking scared. It's the first time I've used fog on Owlbear.
Oh, great fog.
Oh, really?
Not like literal fog. It's called fog of war. It just means you can't. It helps not that. It's so that like all the other maps you guys have been in, you could just see the whole goddamn map whether I wanted you to or not. Whereas taking the time to put the fog of war on, it means you only see what I want you to see, and then I can, while we're role playing and stuff, I can cut more pieces out
now
as
I'm
your
ready.
character tokens move.
I've reached
nice.
1,000 points. Oh,
Makes it more realistic to what you would actually be dealing with.
From
I didn't
VIP.
put
How to
any
join
stuff
Discord?
into
Oh, I got you,
consecrated.
fam.
It's just at 10.
There
Yeah,
you
that would
go.
be why you
And
have
all
that.
all the social medias are all
I
there.
don't really think I need it as a moon druid.
That's my lazy link.
I mean,
Discord
you're not
is
going
the
to.
second
I
bar.
mean,
Boom.
higher level stuff's going to be able to knock you out of your wild shape.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Oh,
And then you have no HP, so.
Join the
damn it.
Discord
Maybe I have
for
to
unlimited power.
invest in that next.
Oh, and if
level
you
up.
want to try the
Anyway,
food, the HelloFresh,
you can worry about
except
whether
you don't have to
have
cook
hit
them
points or not
meals.
later.
They're called
I'm
factor
about to
meals.
hit start
I
streaming.
give out a
so
free
we're going to
box
start
for
in a
people to
second.
try them if they join the Discord.
Does anybody need to do anything
Look how
else
cute we are.
before we stream? I mean, some of you are already technically streaming, but before we start proper.
Nope.
I'm good.
All good here.
All right.
Like
so,
I'm professional or something.
Who, Mina?
So
Nah.
You're
we
professional.
there now.
Wannabe.
Everyone who intends to stream this game is now streaming, including me.
All right.
My internet is not being a douchebag tonight, as far as I can tell, so we should be good. Because if it was going to be, it should have been already. Usually it happens within about 5 minutes of me turning it on, and it hasn't happened. So I think we're good. So
we're just laid back.
To everyone in all the different streams, now that we're officially all active. Hello, I am your Keeper of the Fates, your Dungeon Master, the one that's going to try to kill these guys tonight, probably. I am Paul, aka KainDrago. For those of you who might be watching on my own stream, we have six fantastic players that I'm going to try and murder tonight.
Unlimited power. Look at his ears.
Going from left to right, the way I have them organized. Raina, please tell us more about yourself.
All right. I am totally not a cat burglar. I am from a well-to-do family, and my sister has been previously was out to get me. I believe she was trying to kill me, but so we're in the middle of reconciling, and now I am very much concerned about the whereabouts of my mother now that I know that she's alive. So that is my main mission right now. She's evil.
Okay. Fantastic. Amaya.
Just a cleric looking for her brother, and we found him last session.
More on that in a few seconds. Melphis.
All right. Well, thinking of last sessions and what Raina was talking about, I have mother issues as well. My long dead mother has returned, and not only that, I find out she was sleeping with my father, who raised me. Obviously, just different race. Had been sleeping with his wife. So the plot twists and keeps twisting, it seems, and she's a little bit of in a shock right now. Not sure how to absorb it. She definitely wants to go talk to the chieftain ASAP. Maybe Melphis will leave and let the others deal with the dragon while she goes to try to get this all sorted out.
Yes, split the fucking party, please.
But we'll see. We'll see
And
what
some
happens.
friends
That's
too.
a real good way to wind up dead.
Look how
Oh,
cute they
Robo.
look. Haley.
I'm a deep road that is land.
That's all we know about you for now because you didn't give me a backstory, so I have to make it all up. And I haven't made it up yet. But it's coming, so don't get comfortable in that muted position because you're going to have to talk more in the next couple weeks. So deal with it.
But
Not
I'm
making a
so
choice is a
happy
choice.
that a fellow druid's here because we could have a lot more healing and all that kind of stuff.
You know, it's not like you're traveling with a life cleric.
Yeah.
What's that like?
On that note, speaking of people that desperately need to continue hanging out with the life cleric, Leonides.
Leo.
Hello, Leonides here, also known as Underpaid.
Amazing.
I am your local human rogue who has already died once, don't ask, and I am also contributing to Melphus's mommy issues.
You certainly are. And
Does he
last but
sound
certainly
low
not
to you?
least, yes, Leonides has sounded low to me in pretty much every session.
Oh, do you want me to turn up my send volume or?
I mean, either that or sit closer to whatever mic you're using.
He was fine
my
earlier.
mic is right in front of my face. It's attached to the headset, so I guess I should start turning up my audio.
Yeah, you might need to turn it up a little.
You could right mouse click
this
on him
should be
and
good.
yeah, that's better.
I have him on full. I'm pretty sure I have everybody on full.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Well, he does that. That was much better.
I turned it up to 100. I had it at 70 for some reason.
There
That's
you
better
go.
now.
Perfect. And last but certainly not least, just going by the names I have written on my stream at the moment, because more on that as we continue. Zen.
Hi, I'm Zen, your fighter, Eldritch fighter, who's dealing with mental issues as he's got a bunch of split personalities. It's great. And like seemingly everyone else here, he's got mommy issues as well. Kind of looking for his mom. And with the help of his weird grandfather, kind of, but not really. You see him once in a while. And that's pretty much what he's doing.
Fantastic. So, I'm not going to go over 6.5, 5.5 or 6 sessions worth of stuff. So, but in the next week or two, at least 2 of us will have several episodes and playlists of VODs.
Aww.
In my case, it'll be a mixed bag of VODs. Some will be from my perspective, some from Mina's, due to the fact that I've had a couple weeks I couldn't
Delicious
stream.
Doritos.
That being, or didn't think of it in time. That said, I will go over what happened last week. You had been asked to go on a new mission. Your recent ally, Jurgen, had to go home to deal with his own personal issues. And you were asked by a new benefactor named Zanjar to set off toward the Dragonbone Mountains, hoping to find the fabled and rumored Mount Draconis, or Draconis. Pronounce it either way is fine. I'll probably pronounce it both myself, because I switch a lot with pronunciations that can go either way. Now, we know that he knows that the mountain he's talking about exists. You can see the biggest mountain deep in the center of the Dragonbone range. But nobody in recent times, since this story, became legend, has gone there and come back to confirm if the rumors of it being the home of many races of dragon is true. That's the part we don't know. The mountain, it's not like, oh, the mountain disappeared and you have to go figure out if magic removed it from existence or so. It's definitely there, but nobody knows what's actually there. That's your job. So you finished your preparations and set off. You encountered a friendly merchant and had some banter. Then you were attacked by assassins while you were camping. They seem to represent the Blue Pearls, as well as the crew of Leonides' benefactor, the Noble. based on Leonidas' prior knowledge, and however much you do or don't trust the noble to this point, so far, he's admitted to that he's a sketchy person. And generally, if someone's sketchy and admits it to you, it's because they want you to trust. They want you to trust them, and he's given you no reason not to this point. But based on what Leonidas is aware of, there's no reason to think that they were actively working for the noble. They probably just had a patch on they weren't supposed to have on for this job, because the Blue Pearls were the ones they were sent by at this time. You survived the attack after a pretty tough fight and rested up and continued your journey toward the mountains, where you eventually reached on one of the side roads you had to take as the road started to veer off from the main road to sort of the smaller, still relatively sort of paved in sandstone, but the road directly to the mountains as opposed to the primary road for travel. Little more still paved, but a little more ramshackle and beat up. Speaking of ramshackle, you found a couple of ramshackle cabins. You checked one of them and found a journal from Lucinda, the birth mother of Malphus, who just learned about a bunch of the stuff that the player Malphus mentioned in their introduction about their character. And then you went to leave that cabin to go check the other across the street, and you were met by the image of a person. Well, I say the image. You were met by a person, and I'm going to go into my. Is there a way for me to log into this thing on here? I forget. Doesn't appear so. So what I'm going to do. Oh yes, I can log in. That's right. Continue with Google. Just because I technically made it originally on the phone version of the website. So now I need to log in on my computer so I can get to my actual creations list. Oh, I logged into the wrong account. Continue with Google, please. This is the problem when you have 5 different Gmails for different things. You forget which ones you logged into what programs with. My creations. There we go. This is the one we want.
It's a struggle.
It sure is.
Too many Gmails.
Yeah. I just switched over to using just. I just use my That's So Mina one now.
I forgot who left the cabin that session, anyways.
It was me and Zen, or whoever.
I left
Zen
with you.
I think we all left together, didn't we?
No, it was only 3. No, I left with you guys too.
Oh, you did.
I didn't want us to be separated.
I said it in chat though.
All right, so let me just see how this works on my stream here. Add image. It's not doing what I want to see. Anyway, while I'm doing that, I'll finish describing. You ran into someone who was familiar to several of the players, not so much to the characters, except for one.
Yeah, this one.
And that was Amaya.
Oh.
Because it is her brother that she's been looking for.
Meow.
So, now, knowing how, he's probably gonna have him hate me.
That's hot.
Now this is probably time to figure out who was outside, because I last remember it was me, Zen.
It was only 3 people. I know that.
Oh yeah, it was me, Leonides, and Amaya.
Yeah.
Everyone else is cowering in their houses.
Yep. We're on our way to the other house, and I don't. Zen, who are you right now?
You haven't met him yet? He's probably just gonna ignore you all and walk away, I imagine. I don't think he really gives a shit about whatever the hell's going on. He has other priorities.
A man of many personalities. Personality.
So, I'm going to put this in front of the map for now on my stream because we're not using the map right now anyway, and I want to make it nice and big. There we go. Lovely. We see Lincoln, former one-shot character of Amaya's player proceeded, and also Amaya's in-game sister brother. So we pick up from that point with Amaya being stared at by her brother, who goes, "Hello again, sister."
Lincoln?
Has it really been that long that you don't remember what I look like?
Mm-hmm.
What? Why are you here?
Why are you?
I was just traveling this way.
Touche.
So why do you think I'm here then?
Touche, pussycat.
Fair point.
So, I have to ask, how are mother and father doing?
They were doing well.
That's fantastic. Are they still coddling you?
Sadly.
Yes, sadly indeed. But you've managed to somehow sneak your way out into the big bad world.
Yeah.
I see that you have a necklace that you did not have the last time we met.
I do. I definitely do.
I'm curious then. When did that happen?
Bit after you left.
Interesting. Fascinating, in fact. Well, I'm happy to hear that you've managed to make your way out from under the foothold of our parents and begun your own existence. I'm curious, though, how long have you been on the road?
A few months now.
And you never thought to come looking for me?
I have been looking for you.
Apparently not very well.
I'm sorry to intervene. Do you two have like some sort of drama? What happened? Like,
He turns to you as you interrupt the conversation. with a flash of anger, and not even anger, of disgust in his face. Who are you, and why are you interrupting my conversation?
Well, I just thought this would be a good time to interject, and why I interrupt is because I want to know exactly who you are. You seem to be related to our party member, our cleric in some way, and well, if that kind of also concerns us. For all I know, you could be friends, rivals, family, something. I'm just curious to why you come here in the middle of a road.
Who dat?
Because I
That's-
heard it. Well, first of all, not that it's any of your goddamn business what I'm doing, who I am, or what I'm doing. You petulant, childlike human. But I heard people in these houses, which I have not heard in my travels past them in several weeks. I came to find out who was here. As for my relation to my sister, that is for me and her to deal with, and you to kindly shut your mouth.
That's Amaya's brother right here.
So only needs does.
Amaya.
I see you've found some of the riff and/or raff of the area to hang around with, sister.
This one.
Guess
Mr.
you
Liu.
could say that.
Oh, I mean, you're hanging around with a drunk human. It doesn't get much more riff-raff than that.
Our drunk
Oh, wait.
human rogue.
I ain't drunk right now, but
Well, well, that's
Not
worse,
very.
because that means I can smell last night's alcohol on you still. Means you should bathe.
Oh, the small human has alcohol. Great.
I wish Melphis was there. Is he?
Oh, I am, but my character is not.
You're
with you.
inside.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not partaking. Because remember,
Yeah,
I
that's
was there.
what I
the
was.
rest
That's
of
what I
you
meant.
guys are inside.
That's what I thought.
Now, as I was saying, Amaya, what brings you to this rather dangerous neck of the woods?
Juice.
For going to a mountain to see if something was there.
I know what it is you look for. I have tried to summit the mountain myself. I have yet to be successful. I've also not been able to reassemble my old party members to help me yet. I suspect with their help I would be able to succeed, but I cannot seem to locate them. At least not all of them. I've located Teoria. I've located.
That's my old
I
character.
had located Ventar, but that was some time ago. I don't know what's happened to him since. I know where Balin. I say I know where Balin is. I know where Balin is capable of going, which is anywhere he wants. And who else was there?
Oh wait, you're the funny magic man from the book. The what's the name? Lincoln. Yeah, that one. I know Balin. He's a family friend, a little bit of both. You need contact with him? I have contact with him.
No, I'm able to reach him if I really need to. But thank you.
Yeah,
It's nice to see someone in your group besides Amaya has some manners.
It depends what you're offering. But you know, you seem like kind enough, so I offer help when I can, or that's what Zen tells me anyways.
Well, I appreciate that thought. Currently, what I'm offering most of you is possible aid in your journey. What I'm offering the greasy-haired human is not dying today.
Well, we can barter on that. I just need his alcohol, really. But the whole, safety thing, you and me will become great friends. Love that.
Excellent. So, about 2/3 of the way up the mountain pass that you'll need to try and get where you're going, there's a cave system. You should explore it. I have not had time to, but I did go part way in, and I believe that by the look of the amount of worked stone as opposed to natural caves, I feel you may find something useful in there. Generally, people don't take the time to hollow out a cave system unless they're planning to live there and or hoard things there.
Okay.
I enjoy hoarded things. I tend to partake myself, if Zen let me.
Well, you're in luck, my friend. I'm currently on a reprieve from my drinking habits. I ran into some legal trouble the last time I was drunk, and I happen to have some left for you.
Lovely.
And he walks over and pulls out of his backpack two pretty probably quart-sized bottles of whiskey and hands them to you.
So
Are
Zen
they already opened?
is speaking,
One
but it's
of
not
them
Zen.
is. One of them is not.
It's another personality talking about
Being
Zen.
very paranoid. He put the one that's already opened in his bag, and he'd open the other one and just start slowly drinking it. Not like a madman, but he'd drink it out of pleasure.
See.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Amaya, if you were going into
Shadow's
those
characters.
mountains, there is something else you need to know.
No.
The supposed dragons that you're going to I'm assuming that's what you're looking for, are not the only potential dangers up that mountain.
Oh.
And the mountain itself is also not the only other danger. There are all sorts of horrid beasts, wild animals,
He is Fight Club.
and some things that I am
I need to type that.
quickly getting the hell away from because I don't know what the hell they were.
Oh. Okay, then.
I know they made a horrendous sound. And I did not wish to stay in here. And they looked absolutely dreadful, and I wanted nothing to do with them. So I came back to look for my party for help. Also, I have another job that I'm currently working on that needs my attention. If you are going up there, be extremely careful. And if you hear what sounds oddly like the clacking of high heels on stone, or sometimes depending on how it echoes in the mountains, depending on how quiet it is, it sometimes sounds like almost like a hammer hitting the stone. But a better way to describe it is it often sounds like an echoing. Imagine an echoed click from a crab's claws. But it's actually one of their appendages hitting the stonework, and it's horrible. Well, not stonework necessarily, but the stone of the side of the mountain, and it's horrendous. You'll know it when you hear it. If you hear it, pick a direction, grab your party, and run.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
I can tell just by looking at you all that you are not even close to being ready to deal with those things. I'm not even sure me and my friends would be able to deal with them.
Oh. Okay then.
On that note, I must be on my way.
Okay.
Be careful out there.
I will.
And with that, he continues on his journey back from the direction you came from. To God knows where, to do God knows what.
Isn't you got anything left in that bottle?
Zen was just, well, what you know is Zen was just handed 2 bottles. One's
Oh, yeah.
open.
Oh,
Well,
do you say my name?
one's
Sorry.
open.
And here, do you say my name?
Yeah. I said, hey Zen, you still got one of those bottles.
Oh, my name is not Zen.
Oh.
But with all the talk of the death and the blah 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 whatever, Zen says not to be drinking, have to somewhat be good state of mind for whatever hellish creatures are up in the mountains. So, and as he says, as he shoves 2 bottles in your face, we will keep you around to be my alcohol mule. You will keep my alcohol, and whenever fighting is over, I will take it, and you will be useless.
Huh.
Thank you. And he walk away.
Alright. I'd sip on some of the beer or whatever he gave him. And
If he's walking away, so he didn't see you. If he saw you, he wouldn't be happy. You're his alcohol mule. You're not supposed to be drinking it. You love it.
But giving
Oh my God.
underpaid character alcohol, not expecting to consume it, yeah.
Ryan doesn't know leaning.
Yeah.
That's true.
I better hide the other 6 bottles of alcohol I purchased last
Yes.
session.
You're gonna have a bad
Oh no,
time.
he assumes you have some. He's just, he's waiting for the right time when he needs them.
Man, proceeded. Your family reunion was kind of interesting.
Do you still wish to explore the second house?
Might as well.
Yeah.
That's exactly where Ryan was walking to. He'd go to that immediately.
Yeah. So you can easily. The door is not locked. You can head inside if you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anything
Alright.
of importance? Anything like out of what's the word?
Any valuables?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what I'm asking. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what Ryan would immediately go looking for. Anything that's worth something.
No, not obviously so. This house is slightly larger, and does have a few like cupboards and things, like actual like areas that stuff could be, but it seems it was well cleaned out when whoever was here left last.
So there's not even a chance, like nothing.
If we
No, you greedy sons of bitches.
Ryan really wants something.
I want gold, so that's
what
why
he
I
wants.
inquired.
You can, Raina, you, actually, let me check something before I say anything.
Are we leaving the house?
Well, right now you've gone into the second one, as far as I know.
Okay, so we are all together.
Oh.
Gonna say roll call, save, watch.
This is my time to shine. Who are all you people?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yay.
That's not a yay.
Perception means you get to avoid a bad or look at a good.
Yeah, it's great. It's absolutely wonderful.
Until you get
Don't
a
roll
nat
bad.
1.
Yeah, if you roll
Which
in that
is
one,
what
then
I'm
it only
gonna
means
do.
bad.
But that's okay
Perception
because
is-
I can use my handy dandy wand of secrets. Also, let's see, 14 plus my wisdom is... Wait. I forgot. My wisdom thing is 12.
Perception is not a yay or an oh god, no. It's more
Wait, no,
so an
perception
ooh.
is 5 for me. Okay, so 19.
There's a... As you're
thank
assisting with tossing the house to see if there's anything of value, you feel a breeze that does not feel like it's coming from completely outdoors, as if to say there's wind moving under a door that's hidden in the wall.
Oh, snap. I like it. Okay. I'm gonna start using my kitty claws and try to get at it.
Okay, are you just trying to find the like slit and pry it open, or are you trying to find a mechanism?
Okay, I'll try to be smart and look for the mechanism.
Okay.
I might need
Roll
our
me an
thief,
investigation
the
check.
help of our thief. Okay. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Okay. Investigation. +3. Oh, that's an 8.
Put it down here for now.
Can I have some assistance, Leo? I'm fumbling.
Oh, yeah, sure. What you're looking at?
I'm
Kat?
feeling a breeze here, and I think there's something odd about. It's not right.
Suppose I could take a look at why you'd be feeling a breeze. Should I also roll for an investigation, Paul?
Sure.
Alright. 14.
You do not seem to find any kind of mechanism through your searching, for one, and also because it was pointed out to you, you do now notice the door they're talking about. She was talking about though, or the outline of what you think is a door.
Have we tried just putting something between like the door slots open it? In my time I've seen a few people and have done myself, like I don't know, you like slip something flat between like the door mechanism. I forget. It was such a long time I haven't done it. Like
would I notice what's happening?
Yeah, I was about to say the same.
I mean, you see them fumbling around the wall.
Would it help to use my wand of
Excuse me.
secrets?
Yeah. Two weird and steely people. What are you looking at?
Steely, sir. I'm a soul knife.
Oh,
I'm
fancy
stabby.
You look a door. I love secret doors. Where?
Right over here. Do you see like the little line? You can sort of see a door.
I'd imagine I'd see it, right?
I mean, when it's pointed out to you, yeah.
Yeah. I want to do my favorite thing in the world. I just want to kick it down.
Oh no!
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I just want to kick it.
Give me a strength check with disadvantage.
Oh no!
There could be a trap,
Break
but
the
I'll
leg.
go ahead.
It's more so reinforced.
Strength check. Oh god, with disadvantage. Oh no. All right.
No.
Oh god, I rolled horribly. 9.
So you go to kick this this door, and it's it's extremely heavy and extremely well barricaded, and I'm gonna need
Oh no.
a con save.
I break my leg. Jesus, I'm not.
Yes. If you roll on that one, you break your leg.
A disadvantage or advantage or anything like that?
No, just con save.
All right. 19.
Okay. anybody who's in the room with him and watching what he's doing, can I also get a con save, please?
All right.
Oh yay!
Oh no! Yay! My
What,
favorite.
My
16.
my
Concept.
con plus foam and
We're all in the same room, right?
As far as I know.
Did I snap my leg in half? You want to roll not to vomit?
He snaps her leg in half. Yeah, that would be a con save for us.
Yeah,
I
yeah. You all
got a 19.
throw-
Let me put it in. 19 con.
But no, I'm gonna guess gas.
I
me
don't
too.
think I did anything to the door. I don't think I even budged the
So
door.
Maya got a natural 20
Nice.
for a 24. Robo, I need a con save.
Constitution plus 2 for save. 10 for me.
Okay. So Raina has failed.
Uh-oh, Kiki.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm dead.
Naughty kitty.
I've been naughty.
What are you, British now?
She's a
I
British
speak
kitty.
proper. The Queen's
So
English.
Robo's apparently got their eyes closed.
Robo even here right now?
Is Robo
I'm
here?
here. I'm getting to it.
My fellow Druid brethren.
I also mean in character. He wasn't on with us on the trip, was he?
Oh, yeah, you're right. He wasn't here last episode. Oh, shit. So how did Robo magically appear?
Because the DM said he was with you the whole time. He was just sleeping in the cart.
Yeah.
Ah, the DM's amazing. See, Robo, your little gnomes seem to take long naps.
It's called retco. It's called we just don't bother explaining it.
Oh.
He's just there.
No,
Oh,
he's
so-
too tiny, so we didn't see him on the
Hey,
cart.
a little side joke, Paul. So D&D is just like bad movies with a bunch of retcons that are just garbage stories where they just lazy. Nah, just kidding, dude. That's why I make fun of movies.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. I'm way too goddamn lazy to come up with an explanation.
I'm just messing with you.
They're
dude.
just here. That's the best explanation you need.
Exactly. I love it. I don't know if you guys ever watched the original
14
Transformers
is
show.
good. Okay, so Raina,
Catnap time.
consider it throwing up. Consider it a hairball because you're part cat.
What?
I don't care what you do. You don't even with a 10. I wouldn't actually say you like power puke, but you throw up in your mouth from the horrendous display of his shin shattering in two. Through the skin, the bones
Not
hanging
like
out.
this.
Oh, shit.
Cleric.
Do we have a cleric in the house?
Immediately
Oh yeah.
after back to Zen, Ryan would immediately get shoved in the back of the head in pain.
Also,
back to Zen. Oh, jeez.
also, I should say,
How does one heal from that?
We have a cleric.
I don't think I'll
Clerics
be able to feel that.
You got it.
In cleric we trust.
I don't think Underkay's character is going to be in one piece by the end of this adventure.
Well, that was me.
Already in two
Oh, that was
pieces.
you. Oh,
Yeah,
I
this
thought
time-
That was me. I
Also,
did kick it.
It was
you take 10 broken leg damage.
Nice.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I don't. The imagery. Ugh.
So minus 10 on the party board for Zen.
Great. The tank's leg is broken. That's fine.
42.
I need to move.
This makes me think of RimWorld. Broken leg.
So Maya, in addition to your clerical healing, you have been trained in medical things. Are you medicine trained, correct?
I assume so, yeah.
Well, check to see if you're proficient in medicine.
Yes, I am.
So yeah, you've been trained in all sorts of medicine. You figure if you do it right, you could probably like piece them back together with like a walking cast and some healing magic combined to the point where he wouldn't necessarily still have a fully broken leg, but he ain't going to be moving at full speed for several days at least.
Got it.
Also, just so you know, Zen, in combat, you move at half speed now.
That's what I was assuming.
Until I tell you otherwise.
Lovely.
Kick
Is there
doors,
any way
get
Zen can
forward.
do this himself? He would not want. Actually, he would assist the cleric. He would assist the cleric because he also has proficient in medicine.
All right. So Amaya, roll me a medicine check with advantage.
So you're at 15
Ooh,
speed?
advantage.
Advantage.
Oh, right.
Sure, I just realized I lived Welch sparkling rosé.
That's Dodie 20.
D20. Yeah, you're able to get a good splint cast type thing attached. And as you're doing it, you have to do spell slots or hit points for this. You just inherently basically cure wounds the shit out of him a bunch of times. But it's narrative story, so I'm not making you use spell slots for it.
Okay.
And yeah, she's pieced your leg back together, but you're still not going to be walking comfortably for at least a couple days, even with magical healing.
Would I gain my health back?
Sure.
Lovely.
Are you Zen again?
Yeah, oh yeah, Zen would immediately, the minute his leg broke, Ryan was gone. Ryan ran out the window.
No, Leanies is asking in character. Zen, is that you?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, thank God, I downed one of the alcohol bottles.
I'm glad that's your worry.
What, did you want one too?
Honestly, no. Oh, Jesus.
After a few seconds of you idiots standing around being idiots,
I love this game.
You can hear a grunt from behind the door and you hear what sounds like probably a big log hitting the floor. And then you hear several iron locks unlocking.
Somebody want to help me move Zen away, just in case.
That mildly sounds like that was intended for us.
And
might want to move Leo away.
And standing before you, with his head cocked to the side, like he's looking at a bunch of very stupid people, is this person.
Oh, his picture looks like he's tired of this shit.
Oh.
Yes,
This has
I am
already
5
happened.
years old.
This has already happened once a week, 50 weeks in the past. Like,
a
for
new
past 50
person.
weeks.
Saving to my folder.
Sorry about the... Who are...
What are you idiots doing?
We noticed the house was empty, so we were just here making sure it was in good...
You were trying to rob my house. Got it.
No, we would never.
No. You see,
No,
what we were doing was...
a bunch of obvious sellswords break into my house and try to plunder it, and then someone breaks their leg being an idiot. Got it.
Paul, can I roll a deception check?
Ryan for you.
You can roll a deception check at disadvantage.
Oh, he's gonna see if you're to lie.
First things first, we're not no hired thugs. Second, what is your name while we're chit-chatting? Would like to know it.
First, I need to know what your deception check is.
Oh, right.
You asked to roll it. How did you not roll it already?
Yeah, I just didn't tell you. Alright, so my deception check with disadvantage, I got a 16. And I basically say, we weren't stealing, we know that no one was here, we're wondering what happened. We checked the Everhouse or some sort of journal, and like you probably guessed from our clothes, we're travelers, we're just trying to see what happened.
So you broke into my neighbor's house too.
Is that Pete
Technically,
Davidson?
that was a family member's house, but that's beside the point.
Yes, it's my biological mother's cottage. We didn't really break into it. But can we have your name, by the way, since we're chit-chatting?
Oh.
Also,
So
I hate
you're
that
the one she went looking for.
knew
How interesting.
His
correct
information only from Kim
name's
Kardashian's
Deuce.
boyfriend.
Deuce. Nice to meet you, Deuce.
Nice to meet you, Deuce.
That's
Pleasure.
so backwards.
Also, you might want to tell your human friend to stop badly lying to people. It might get him killed.
Oh,
Oh, we've tried.
Do that.
We tried. We're trying to solve one problem at a time with Leonese. He, I don't know if you could smell it, but he has a drinking problem too.
Yeah.
I have redeeming qualities, Drow.
Oh, you
Nice.
do, according to my
Mr.
biological
Mr.
mother.
Calling people by their race and not name in a disdainful tone certainly isn't one of them, human.
I like you already, good sir.
By the way, this person looks completely human, ears and all.
You're one to point me out as a human, looking like a human yourself.
Hmm.
Looks can be deceiving, child.
Hi. Child.
You have a lot of arguing. God, jeez. What are you doing here?
I think
What's
he
with the
means
big
mentally.
hefty door?
By the way, what's your trade? By the way, are you a druid? Perhaps I don't see much of the nature within you, but maybe you are. Hopefully, you're a rogue, and we could replace you with
I
Leonese.
kill people for money.
Ah, we definitely could play. So if we pay you money, maybe we could have a. Nah, just joking, Leonese.
On the gauze.
I would strongly consider that one for free the way this conversation's going.
You have a good sense of humor, sir. I like it.
Now,
Yeah, what are you doing here? I'm curious. What's with the big hefty door?
I live here.
You live in.
Why?
You would ignore the rest of this house? The rest of this place doesn't look
I
like
do when
used.
people are trying to break in.
Doors unlocked last time I checked.
So you just walk into other people's houses because the door's unlocked?
It wasn't inhabited. We knocked initially.
Are we not going by Zelda rules?
What the fuck is a Zelda?
I think the cat's on something right now. Don't worry about
Yeah.
Catnip spice, sorry.
You just
Well,
oh, this house looks like nobody's home, so we just wander into it and break in.
yeah, that's pretty much it. I knocked. No
Dilapidate
one
is the
answered.
more fitting word, but
What do you do for a living when you're not with these chuckleheads?
As
You
much
look
as I hate to admit
familiar.
it, me?
Are you? I mean, clearly you're a sellsword because you're with these guys, but are you a sellsword by day job trade as well?
What do you mean?
Do you take jobs for money that involve physicality?
Yeah, sadly.
Where
Do
did
I
you
know
come
you?
from?
Be honest, don't remember the name of the town.
Athipoli.
Where did you
Athipoli.
go? Where'd you come
Pretty
from,
much
Cockeye
where
Joe?
I stay.
That's where I recognize you from. You're one of those fucking wolves.
Ex-wolf. And he'd point to the badge on his armor. Don't do that stuff anymore. I try not to. Yet I've found myself in a sword for hire kind of deal anyways. Am I supposed to know you?
No, I just know your group and their reputation. Not the one they put on for the public, their real reputation.
I've gotten a sneak peek at it. Do you know more than I do? And if so, do you care to share?
Well, where to start? In the last 15 or so years, they've hired me to kill about 50 people.
What kind of people? Innocents? Murderers? Psychopaths?
Well, there's no such thing as innocence. Let's be real here. That being said, by your definition of innocent, of what I suspect you think innocents are, mostly them.
50 years, huh?
15, yeah.
Oh, damn, that's... I swear, do I know you?
No.
Interesting.
Like I said, I don't know you specifically, but You seem the most brave and ready to fight among everyone, so I
Well, a
gathered
moment
you.
ago, not, but now, yeah.
Therefore, I gathered that in this particular area of the continent, that probably meant you were from the capital and probably meant you worked for the people who get paid to do this sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't, like I said, I'm not much for the wolves at least anymore, on my own. But as much as I hate the whole sell for swords thing.
Well,
Did you?
She's. Oh, go ahead.
I just like, did you go by you said you worked for the wolves. Did you go by a different name?
No. I mean, I have aliases when I'm out on a job, but if we had encountered each other in a business sense, I would have introduced myself the same way.
Fair enough. I just like to know as many people as I can, especially, well,
I never had formal meetings with the wolves. Let's put it that way.
I see. That makes more sense.
Hey, besides just, sorry, no, I'm
Oh,
not.
go
This is
ahead.
out of character. I was gonna say, besides just his looks and such, does he have any anything poking out, like anything like badges, clothes, or anything that might give a hint?
No.
All right.
He's an extremely plain-looking, dark greens and browns and a couple shades of black. Basically camouflage.
No.
For
Wait, why is
that,
he? That's interesting.
because he murders people for money.
Oh yeah,
Ghillie
but
suit.
why now? Never.
Because he is wearing the same clothes he usually wears.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Deuce, may I ask for a friend? Around, I don't know, a few years ago, 3, 4 maybe. The time is a little odd for me. You happen to have a job for a family? What? It'd be a wife, 2 kids, a husband.
One of them a wizard.
Yeah.
I got offered that job. I didn't end up doing it though.
Smart choice. To my knowledge, I think most of them are dead.
To your point about innocence and my statement, the one group of people that I would allow you to accurately give that title to are people too young to think for themselves yet, and there were at least 2 of them in that house. So
yeah,
I wasn't taking that job.
Yeah, like I said, for the best. To my knowledge, most of those who took the job are dead now. To my knowledge, once again.
Yes, to mine as well. I believe there is only one remaining.
Do you have a name?
Yeah, Ventar.
Ventar. That's You sure?
I mean, no, I'm sure that's the name I've heard, but I don't know how accurate it is.
Yeah, the name's been getting tossed around a lot. To my knowledge, it's not the right name to be tossed around.
To my knowledge, it doesn't matter.
I mean, technically there's 1.5 of the people that I know were involved in the job alive.
You have another name then?
Well, I mean, the big boss doesn't do the jobs anymore. He just sends people on them.
Yeah, that's the name that I've been worried about the most. But Ventar is not something I know. I'm sure that this year you don't have contact with him. He's a bit of a word of mouth recently. Everyone's talking about where he is, or needing to know where he is.
I've never really had significant dealings with him. I know who he is. I have seen him recently, but at a distance.
I figured you didn't have contact with him. Just was curious if you knew anything. I'm sure he's got to make money somehow, and I'm sure you do as well.
I have heard and or possibly seen. It was from a distance again, so I don't 100% know. But I believe it was him that I saw hanging around Corinia to the northeast on the other side of the mountains.
Somewhat the direction we're going anyways, so
Are you following the insane theory?
the what theory?
Are you trying to find the fake Dragon Mountain?
Fake?
I mean the mount. I'm sure I can see the mountain, but I sincerely have my doubts about the validity of what's supposed to be there.
Well, that's why we're going up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're just there to simply confirm or deny theories. And hopefully not die.
Well, good luck to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Before we go, though, a quick thing. You say fake Dragon Mountain. So you've heard or perhaps maybe more information why you call it fake? Are we going to be wasting our time just leading into danger?
Not necessarily. I mean, either way, I suspect you'll be in danger. If I'm right and it's fake, there's other loads of danger in the mountains.
Thank
If
you.
I'm wrong and it's real,
Then we could be screwed either
then
way.
God's help you, whatever dragons you find up there.
Well, maybe there'll be a black dragon and not red. Red are, the ones I worry most about. But all dragons are bad. I hear some of them like to toy with people before they kill them too. It's not the greatest.
Do me a
story.
favor. Please do me a favor. Go up to a gold dragon and accuse them of being bad.
Oh.
Please don't.
Go up to a silver dragon and accuse them of being bad.
I think I'm going to be very friendly with a dragon. I think that's very important.
I think the best idea is just avoiding them entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we could always send out Leonese out deep in the mountains, see what happens. If we lose them, there won't be much. The group might be better off without them. Maya,
While these
did you not
Mr.
say?
Deuce, while these people banter as they always seem to, my dumber counterpart seems to have, as he gestures towards his leg, you wouldn't happen to have anything for this, would you?
Yeah. You didn't try to pick a fight with me once I opened the door, and I figure I can help you out. It's still gonna be hard to walk on for a few days, but I should be able to patch it up a bit better than what you have now.
That'd be much appreciated.
And he puts his hands out. It might take me a minute or two. I haven't used these hands for this particular line of work in many years. I've kept up on the knowledge of it, but it's been a while since I applied it.
You use magic.
I use whatever gets the job done.
Smart.
He puts his hands on your leg, and it's just not nearly as painful as when it broke, obviously, but it hurts a little bit. But you can feel some of the remaining bone chips that weren't quite in the right place are now more aligned. Still going to need probably at least a week of, even with extra magic infused in the bones, probably a good week for the chips to start to fuse back together, but they're better aligned than they were. It hurts a bit less.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully it will help. Whatever fights I don't have to pick, hopefully.
Yeah, so unless you weren't to be in an awful lot of trouble, you all should be on your way.
Of course. Yeah, sorry for the break-in.
Yeah.
Once again, dumber counterpart to accuse, but I'll take the fault, I guess.
It's fine. It's not me I'm worried about you sticking around too long, week 4.
Why's that?
The boss is due back soon. He doesn't like new people.
Tell me.
The boss?
The boss?
You keep mentioning a boss. Tell me, which firm do you work for?
And what's your boss's name, by the way? I'm assuming you wouldn't tell, but maybe.
I just like to know the firm you work.
I work for no one firm. The current boss, on the other hand, everyone really, at the end of the day, works for him.
Oh.
I
Do you have
love
a name?
names, if you have one.
I told you his name, the boss.
Boss.
His name is
Oh.
the boss.
That's all he goes by.
Do you, Leonese and Zen, know anyone by the name of the boss?
Not the boss, but someone
I
else.
imagine I wouldn't, so yeah, then just shake his head.
What about you, Reina? You seem to dabble in the underground. Perhaps maybe you would know.
You assume too much.
Yes, Kitty, forgive me.
Yes, my mother would maybe know.
Maybe we should go out to your mother one day.
Definitely. It would be good to know where she's at least keeping an eye on her.
We have a lot to do for everyone, I'm sure, but we have business to conduct in the mountains. That is priority.
Or I would say we should take a side tour and go to speak to my father first. I have a lot of questions to ask of him. Or maybe we could go back to city and make sure that this... Oh, by the way, sir, this diary, this journal, is this truly the handwriting of my biological mother? Do you recognize it?
I was there when it was written.
So it was her. Interesting. Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. So, with that, you all are politely told to get the hell out before you get him in trouble.
All right. Guess
And
we'll leave.
yourselves.
Wait, just
And after another day or so of travel, you reach a small village, too small to actually appear on the full country map. It's not like even big enough to be a named town. It's just literally a pocket of places that the locals give a village name to say we live at insert name. However, you do see that a clearly handmade sign, and I don't mean handmade like wooden signs that a small town put out at the edge of the town border to say, hey, you're now in this town. I mean like paint bad spelling on a piece of plywood. Says, do not enter this the forgotten village, forgotten for good reason.
And that means we leave. So we should leave.
Sounds
absolutely
probably
no
right.
reason.
As you look past the sign ahead, the village looks absolutely decimated.
I wonder what happened here. Maybe.
Also, right in the middle of town, basically where a town square would be if it was big enough to be considered a full-size town, is a gigantic, probably 150, 200-year-old, 60, 70 foot high oak tree.
Tall.
Wow.
Can I maybe roll history or something to see if I know anything about this, or not even an option?
Have you left the city much in your life?
I mean, he was a sword. I imagine he went wherever the job needed him to be.
So you can make one with disadvantage. Word might have made it back to you, but working with the wolves as a hired gun, most of your jobs were in the city. But you do have alters that like to read, so it's possible you've heard of it.
All right. Oh, I got a 16 and a 19 to a 21 at disadvantage.
Nice.
You vaguely recall one of the times that names have eluded me at this point. You have too many fucking characters and built into one. The girl.
Talia.
Yeah, that's the one. At one point when Talia was doing one of her I feel like reading, so I'm coming out days, she did read some history on the surrounding area outside of this, just the city, its city walls. This is rumored to be this village was rumored to be destroyed not by natural means. It was overrun as some very bad people were looking for someone they believed lived in the village. And a message was rumored to have been sent using that tree.
Tell me, why is this town destroyed?
Nothing good.
I mean, like, was it like, seems like an army stampede for it? Was it like torched or?
I know very little from what Talia has read.
Also, to those of you that were saying turn around and leave immediately, if you do, you either won't be able to finish your job or you'll have to take the long way around, which will add on much more travel time.
Guys, why don't we check out the tree really quick?
I guess.
It is a small place, but it looks like it's big enough. There probably about 200 people lived here. Like it was pushing big enough to get named, but it never quite expanded that far.
This is not a good place. This place was destroyed.
Yes. But interesting how the tree's still standing, no?
It's a message by whoever destroyed this place.
So from what you remember, because I may not have worded that quite as well as I wanted to, the tree itself wasn't a message. The tree was used for a message.
Oh.
Yes. That's why I want to... Let's take a closer look at this tree, guys. Let's get closer.
Yeah.
There's something about it that's interesting. I'm pretty sure Robo feels the same as way. Do you not, Robo? Oh, Robo's there. You are.
I do.
Yes. Let's go, please. Let's go, guys. Let's take a moment.
I haven't seen a tree this tall since when I was a lad.
Can I see like the branches of the tree?
From this side, you can see some of them.
There anything on the tree?
Not on this side.
God damn it! I think I know. Okay. All right, yeah. Let's walk. Zen would be at the front as normal.
I'd probably be in the back as normal.
So,
is there anything, Paul? Is there anything in particularly noteworthy we should be looking at this tree? Like any kind of, like you said, messages or maybe dried blood, or is there any kind of magical enchantment?
So far there doesn't appear to be.
Interesting. I would do is I'd be walking around, touching the tree, walking around it completely, making sure I got all angles to see if I found anything.
You do know you have reached the base of the mountains, by the way. This village is basically built on like the edge of where the hills that turn into mountains start.
Okay.
What's the current time?
Midday.
All right.
About like somewhere between noon and 2 p.m.
All right.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to have a second Owlbear link for you because I didn't want to keep switching back and forth from map to map, so I'm just making a second link in a second.
Ooh, yeah.
This is not a place we need to linger in.
I wonder if a perception check would be useful here.
Maybe.
Yes. Let me just roll my perception check.
Can I do that? Or what's better? Investigation. Sorry, investigation would be better. No, Paul?
I mean, if you want to look at the tree itself, nature.
Right now,
Nature, okay.
If you want to look at the tree itself, then yeah, probably nature.
You could potentially try and make a nature check.
All right,
What are you actually
Oh.
looking at? Like, are you just walking up to the tree on one side and staring at the same side, or are you walking around the tree? What are you doing?
I'm trying to look to see if I can find any. You said that it was used to send a message, so I'm looking. Was there maybe a rope? Some people were killed. Their blood, stuff like.
So, are you walking like all the? Are you like looking at more than one part of the tree? Is what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need a roll for that. When you walk around to
Oh.
the far back side of the tree, there are old skeletons hanging from it.
Oh.
Look at guys! Look what I
The
found.
hanging
I knew there was something off about this.
Oh, God.
They defiled this poor tree with the blood of these poor innocents.
Who's to say they were innocent?
Well, possibly, but the trees. It's weird. It's a weird feeling I'm getting from it. That unjust was done here.
Definitely
Robo, I'm pretty sure
cold.
you agree with me, correct? Do you sense these?
Yep.
Yes, there's something
So,
unjust was here.
before we get too much further, I'm going to send you the map that's more important for the moment. I used a different link because I'm hoping we'll get to at least start both maps tonight. And I didn't want to mess with it. Robo
I feel like
usually
the
hangs
fight's
out near
going
the
to go on
back.
here.
Amaya usually is in the middle. And again, once I send this to you, you can move yourself around differently if you really want to. But
Thank you.
Leonides hides at the back until the last possible second.
Yep.
Raina's a little less of a coward. She tends to be in the middle.
Yeah, sure.
Raina's always a coward. That's her character's calling card.
I don't know what you mean, sir.
I'm very
That was
confused where everybody's getting that from about your character, by the way.
Oh, that
You've
was out of
literally-
character. That wasn't my druid. That was me making a joke.
I know. And I'm saying to Raina, I have no idea where they're getting that from. You've done nothing cowardly this entire game.
Rumors,
Beginning,
darling, rumors.
She kept saying I'm out of here, and she kept trying to leave. Or she stand back way back while
The
everyone
building
else
was
get their
on
butt
fire.
fixed. Well, again, cowardly actions from my perspective.
Casually.
I left a rope for you guys.
Yes.
Running away from the
And
fire.
we-
The rope was on fire, but
Yes. And to the point you started to make about one of the other people in session 1 that they didn't do in session 1, but they're now doing. We see what blind bravery and trying to kick down stone doors does for you.
It's the
That
thought that
was
counts.
Ryan. Ryan
That
wanted to
is
kick
true.
something down because he hadn't got out of the. He hadn't been in control in a while, and it didn't go very well.
So,
Self-fulfilled prophecy.
Obviously, I didn't build this entire map this fast. I grabbed this map. It still looks pretty close to how I envisioned the town, the way I would have designed it anyway. But where you're going to see like a sort of fountain in the center of the map that I'm actually using, because I forgot I needed to build the village map for this week. I thought it was another week before you got to it, but I was wrong. This is very close to what I was planning to design, though. The only thing is replace the fountain in the center of town with the big tree.
I don't see the new map yet. Or you
I
have
know
to
because I haven't sent it.
Oh, that's why.
Patience.
Because I'm sending an entirely different link.
Oh, you are? Okay, good.
Because I don't want to keep just changing between the maps when I know I'm going to have to bring you back to the map I worked on the Fog of War for an hour for.
Patience, Elfie One.
And this one is in broad daylight, so you can't necessarily perfectly see through a building, but you can see all what buildings are there. I assume you guys probably want to be up by the tree, which technically on the map is a fountain, but close enough. So I'm going to put all of you in that general vicinity.
I like this map.
Ooh, pretty.
If you want to move anywhere specific, feel free. But I'm going to move you generally around it first. You'd be
horsey.
about here. So
You said it changed the fountain with the what?
With a
Tree.
huge oak tree.
Oh, the tree. Okay.
Yeah,
Yggdrasil.
it's in the same spot. It's just I didn't physically build this map because I forgot. I thought I was going to have another week, and then you guys actually made more progress tonight with roleplay and stuff than I thought you would.
Do not
Partially
underestimate us.
because last minute I changed my mind about how I was going to play Lincoln.
Oh, okay.
And we weren't even trying.
I like the way you played Lincoln, by the way.
Oh, yay.
I kept some parts of it, but I changed it significantly.
And proceeded. Your character didn't seem too happy, or it seemed kind of, I don't know, surprised, I guess, or didn't seem like you
Yeah,
want to have much
surprised.
conversation.
Just
Also,
surprised.
everybody give me a perception check, please.
Oh, yay.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again.
Perception
Not all
check.
checks have to be bad.
What's
Maybe
my
this is just,
perception?
to take in the
12.
scenery.
23.
Perception.
Put more into wisdom.
Oh, a natural. Well, I got a natural 20 plus 6, so it's 26.
Ooh,
He
nice.
sees all, or she sees all, I should say.
I see everything. Oh wow, Mina, your roll was really good too.
A 19.
Absolutely keeping with the trend of this party. Everyone but Leonides catches this.
Did
Why am I not
Robo.
surprised?
He's on the
Uh,
skooma.
So actually, because of that, I'm actually just going to put you on that side. Because you didn't roll like horribly or anything. You're on the wrong side of the building, or on the wrong side of the tree of a massive 20 by 20 squares tree to see what's happening on the other side.
Am I on the wrong side of the tree?
You're not now that I moved you.
Yay.
You're never on the wrong side, Mina.
Oh, thanks, Malphus.
Down. Coming down. Let me make sure I put the right number of tokens.
As far as you know.
Oh no.
Tokens.
Coming from this direction.
Uh-oh.
The skull means they're friendly.
Really? Oh,
yeah, it's
Skull
like
means Zen's about to have a lot of fun today.
Like pirate
he's gonna
friends?
die with a broken leg.
Oh right, I forgot about that part.
My leg.
Yeah.
Good luck with that one.
Hey, Paul, since you're setting this up, I was watching some guides on how to being a DM, and one thing they said that DMs try to give hints of trying to guide their group or their session to a certain encounter, etc. But sometimes the group doesn't do what the hopefully DM thinks because they can't control it, so they eventually have to improvise. Is that true? You have to do that a lot with us so far, or we've been pretty good about going your set path? Because like this, we could have just left right away, but I insisted on seeing the tree. I don't know if you wanted me to do that or not.
Why
Or one
are
of
those giants?
I'm very glad that you're not. Is there a way I can like lock those together?
I was about to say, why is the skull giant?
Oh shit!
Well, the giant one's supposed to be giant. That's correct. I'm just trying to
go find what that is. I'm just kidding.
I can't even see it. I'm behind the tree.
Oh, you're right.
I'm staring at a tree. What are you guys talking about? What skulls? I'm behind a tree. I can't see anything.
Oh, no, that was joking.
I know.
Game over.
Game over, man. What the fuck are we gonna do now?
Me when the planet is over with aliens.
On that note, as you start to hear the noise, 1, 2, 3, these two begin to move to here with the third.
Actually, one of them. Hope I didn't displace that.
When he just moved one of my fucking undead. Stop it.
Core perception. No, I was trying to drag my map. Trying to
Since undead, that means Proceeded's character should have an advantage against undead.
Yeah, I have radiant damage.
Nice.
Some things.
Ooh.
Because usually in lower clerics wreck the undead, so do paladins.
On that note, we're gonna take a break.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
And when we return, we're
Oh,
gonna roll
yeah.
initiative.
Oh,
hell
yeah.
yeah. Break loose.
I love initiative.
Hey, a quick
Oh, yeah.
question, Mina. Since you're cat, you like the cat races, and you've been this cat race before. Do they actually climb better than average humans, or nah? Is there a lore for that, or nah?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay. So they're just humanoid felines. That's it.
Yeah, I've got like a claw
I'm sure you
thing, but
could-
it's not really worth much.
Yeah, you've claws. I mean, I'm sure you can RP some kind of way
Well,
to climb
because-
something.
Well, because big cats in real life they're not much of climbers like household cats.
Like a jaguar.
Yeah. Well, they
they might be-
can, but like
I guess it depends
lions
on the
and
cat.
tigers, they're not known for climbing.
I will be
Yeah.
right back.
They
I'm just
can.
hopping into the voice chat again on my phone while we're on break.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
How many minutes do
And
we
I
have,
can
Paul?
see in the
15?
dark.
Oh, of course, so can I.
Huh, this tree really looks like a tree. I hope there aren't
Most
any
of us
skull-shaped enemies behind it.
Well,
They need
you'll be the
yeah.
first to find
Totally.
out.
Or
I think
the
we're taking
last.
15 or 10 minutes, Paul.
You're
He's
assuming I'm
He's
gonna roll
gone.
the highest initiative.
He's gone.
Oh,
Theoretically,
Melsis.
Lost him.
theoretically, I could roll the
Uh,
highest. I do have +4 on that.
Hmm.
What's up,
Melsis.
Shadow?
You were talking about earlier about the whole the party just completely diverting from the story.
How you doing, Spirit?
Thing.
Yeah, because
How's your Caturday?
because GM's
That happened.
Live
I-
with Caturday
It
night.
can
I've
happen.
heard in certain groups that happen a lot. One of my first one shots, we were supposed to be gladiators, but in the first like 5 minutes of the one shot, someone basically I ended up killing a whole bar full of people, and we became outlaws. Not planned in the story at all. We were supposed to be gladiators. So they had to completely just bullshit the rest of the story because we threw it all out the window by massacring innocent people.
That's so funny.
So
Worth it.
a lot of that will happen if your party's chaotic enough.
Yeah.
So it depends entirely on the situation.
Wait a minute.
If you had said, "This is part of the story I wanted you to come to," but it doesn't affect like the end of the end goal of the campaign. So if you had said "fuck it" and taken the long way around, I would have just rolled for extra random encounters because your trip would have been longer.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I was wondering because I think so far we've been kind of good about going towards your path. Because when you kind of give hints about like, oh, there's this thing here, there's this tree that was sent a message, we could have just ignored it and gone off. But you're right. I'm kind of glad we're going your way. By the way, Paul, have we been a good group for you? I know some of us are new, but I hope you
mean,
enjoy it.
I'm still running for you, so.
Nice.
Well, that might change with underpaid gets too much RP time. Not just kidding. All right, so are we taking a 10-minute break?
About that, give or take.
All right, guys, I'll be AFK for a few minutes.
I'll run.
I'm
second.
currently outside trying to de-sweat because the room that I record and stream in is fucking hot.
Yeah, I know what you mean. PCs
Like
tend
even
to.
when we have the I didn't check. I'll check when I go in the house. But last I checked, we still had the air conditioning on because it's been hot around here. It might have gotten shut off, but it was still on last I checked. And even when it's on, the radiator in that room doesn't seem to be connected directly to that. Like I don't know if it's supposed to be and it's blocked or what, but I do not get cold air in that room. And the radiator's right at the foot of my computer. So I should be.
Yeah, my room's super hot. Have the good one. Just let's go. Oh yeah, am I gonna go first?
Wait, is the break over? I just got back.
No, it's not. We're just rolling on initiative, shorty. Because
No, God, no, I'm not. I just started the main thing
Yeah,
that I came out
definitely not.
for.
Alright, I'm gonna roll initiative prematurely too, if that's what everyone else is doing.
Yep.
Ooh, I rolled pretty good. 19.
I got 22.
19 in it. Alright, I'm gonna pop a random popcorn if you're still on break.
No, I want popcorn.
Good, me and you can both pop some popcorn. I'm already at your house.
Meow.
I'm outside your bedroom door.
That's
Proceeded
hot.
here to pop you some bags of popcorn. Come on,
That-
open the door.
oh.
I'm not
Let's
holding a
go.
knife. I'm not gonna shank you again like
Why
last.
are you holding a knife?
I'm not holding a knife. I'm not gonna betray you like the imposter from Among Us. Trust me. Open your bedroom door.
Okay. Open. I just opened the door and you're holding a knife. Imagine.
No, as you were saying that, I had the immediate instinct to like press a button on my soundboard to make a Among Us kill effect, but then I remembered I do not have that effect. Time to open voice mod quick and make that an effect.
Yeah. Do that.
I have a. Well, I think I have installed. Do I? I have to see if I have it installed. I might if installing it and then ripping the sound right out of it. Oh yeah. Install it quick. Oh, they added achievements.
If you're outside my door, then why do I hear my cat outside it?
I polymorphed into your cat.
Why don't you just polymorph into a spider, crawl under the door, come in, unpolymorph, then stab me?
Yeah, that's too sad.
Yeah.
If I wanted to get
No,
into
I am right
the
next to my
polymorph thing,
window.
I'd want to betray you, wouldn't I? It's like it has more flair.
I mean,
You
I
need
don't let my
like
cat
12
into my
more
room.
pieces of flair.
Alright, now I have to open up voice mod now that I reinstalled Among Us, and I have to open up my Steam app files so I can see if I can even if the sound effects available to the general public. There's literally just a chance that it's locked behind one of those weird files. Like on other games, for example, Deltarune, you can find your certain sound effects.
Uh-huh.
Out, maybe in resources,
Delicious.
please.
Blah.
Okay. Plugins?
Yes.
Maybe. AA, what does AA mean?
Treat the
not
panda.
going into that
Yes. Give it unlimited power, so we can unlock more colors. Oh, who? Mr. Buzz did the
Well, guys, I have good
first
news
cookie.
for you. I cannot
don't
find
know
the
if he
sound
wanted
effect.
to name it. Oh, we can name it. We can name it after him, though.
Trying to file that.
There we go. Since
Well,
I
even if it was
forgot to
.org,
ask
like most
him
video games
what
use
he
for
wanted to
sound
name it.
files, I would just all it would be is just okay. Time to throw this through VLC. See where this takes me. There's some games like Deltarune, you can just go into the files and that's the first thing you see because it's not hidden unlike every.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this game, Among Us,
Among Us.
I don't know where to get the noise.
What about Doki Literature Club?
Oh, hell, buying. That sounds scary.
There's some.
What
there's
about a
files.
literature club?
It's, I think
something
Doki
kind of
Doki.
breaking. I watched a bajillion videos on it because I was
There's
bored.
certain files in the folders of the game that are.
You ever play One Shot Nina?
When you play it.
Are we rolling for initiative?
Yeah, just that we're on
just
break, but
rolling
we're prematurely
only.
doing it, right?
Yeah.
What's the most D&D?
Oh, great. Looks like I'm going to go first.
Look,
Oh,
I haven't even
Shen.
rolled yet, you know.
Robo, you're
If Shen
7.
goes
Oh, alright, time to look for a
It's
guy.
either me or Shen going first. And if
Nat
Shen
20,
goes
nat 20, nat
first,
20.
that's
Really?
not good. If I go first,
Wanting a nat
that's
20.
okay.
Oh, I don't. Soft. This Steam forum.
And roll. You know what? I'll take an 18. Happy with that.
Oh, YouTube tutorial.
18 overall?
Yeah, I don't got a dex bonus, or I have a very little
Great.
dex bonus.
I'm going first.
Let's go. The cleric can smite these heathens
Yeah,
with
just like
the
buff
holy
me.
power.
Just don't you have some cleric stats you can put on me, like temporary HP or some kind of advantage to my attack, or She got something.
Hey, thinking
What?
of
It's
Mr.
black?
I just closed my character sheet because I pressed the wrong button.
Mr.
Reopen
I
it.
Robo, what is your character prepared? What spells? I hope healing.
Memphis, I'm white heal. I'm a life
Well,
cleric.
let me explain something to you.
More healers the merry.
Yeah,
Well.
that's the golden rule of any RPG. You can never have enough healing.
I think we should go by that rule. More healers the better, and we should just have a full party of healers.
Yeah, I mean, I have
I
healing
need
prep too if
down.
you need it.
All right, screw the soundboard. I'm just gonna pop the popcorn.
We all
That's it,
heal
but
down
Robo,
here.
Let Robo tell us his prep spells. That way you get an idea what he's running.
There you go. So the ones that I have is I'm just gonna first say this one. I am healing word.
Okay, good.
your word. What else I believe? Frostbite, Great Bonfire, Animal Messenger,
Not sure what
and
that.
Flaming Spear. And then the buff skills I have.
You're gonna be doing damage. I love it.
Mm.
My next druid, I will
Flame
definitely be a
on.
more caster type druid. By the way, Shadow,
needs-
how?
Oh yeah.
Druids can be more like mage-like, right? Where they do a lot of frost or fire and all that kind of damage.
Oh yeah.
Are they pretty good at it?
I'll be honest. I'm personally not a big fan of druids.
Oh.
Got 'em.
I prefer because they feel like just a weaker spellcaster.
Really?
In my opinion, I'd much rather take a wizard. Wizard's like one of my favorite classes.
Yeah,
I just
but
love wizard.
problem
wild
with
mage.
Wizard wants to be. Everybody always thinks wants to be a wizard until the druid fucks their shit up.
True. Oh yeah, no, druids are great. It's just not my personal preference. Just mostly for story reasons. I'm not much of a druid guy, but at the same time, you can come with some great stories and this and that. I prefer other spellcasters over druids, but that's just my opinion.
I was watching
They're still
that
great.
video.
They're so lovely.
That druids can actually have pets too, right?
I
Or
mean,
like
anyone can. I have an owl.
Oh, anyone? Okay. No, I'm talking about a combat pet.
You mean like find familiar?
No, I was watching that video where they were
Oh, I
showing
need
a
to roll for
T-Rex.
my owl. Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
I think it's something new that they're adding to the game. I don't think it's in the game yet. They could summon a beast or something. Well, I guess it's the same thing as a construct, right? Zen? Kind of.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, honestly, so I'm not sure how much to speak on. But constructs are fun. I want to do more constructs.
Oh, we're gonna wait
I'll
until I do
just
the one-shot
do-
official for Spelljammer stuff, and we're gonna have autognomes.
The commercial
Oh
thing.
yeah,
while
I saw
we're
you talking about
in
those.
on a
Yeah, I
kind of
can't
a
wait.
break.
And when I do that, we will kind
People
of.
don't get
That's why I
the
asked Paul about the
commercials
races. I'm gonna try to
when
let people
we come-
stay
when we go
away
back
from the
to not
OGs
breaking.
and try to focus on new races. What's fun and playing a new whole
think-
universe, totally different to just be a freaking human.
Well, it says it disables pre-roll ads at least.
Unless it's fun to you to play a human.
Yeah, but humans are boring. That's why I'm never a human in any RPG.
So
'Cause
you're
I am a
so
human.
now I know where the judgmental prick side of your characters comes from.
Oh no, I'm just saying is this if I'm gonna role
Humans
play,
are one of the greatest races.
why would
they all have their
ever?
preferences.
Well, no, I'm
But
talking
humans
about
are great.
we're humans in real life, right? So why would you want to role play and become a character that like
Why
it's
would
you?
Why would I not want to be Conan the Barbarian?
Right?
Are there barbarians? Oh yeah, there are barbarians. Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess,
role play
yes.
purposes.
There are plenty of reasons to be any kind of race, really. There's always a good reason.
More importantly, to use a different universe example, by far my favorite DC superhero is fucking Batman.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
he's cool.
100%.
Because
Batman
everybody
is,
else because you got like Superman who's like, I can do anything I want, and then you got Batman who's like, yep, and I'll have a counter for it.
Yeah, God, I can get if you don't get me started on DC. Batman's the best. No, not even a question about it.
He also has the best villains.
He does.
he
Oh my
really?
gosh, you're gonna get me on a rant. I need to shut my mouth. I read so many comics. I have a problem. It's an
Oh,
addiction.
what did you
Just
guys
to be
think?
clear, the Joker is the greatest villain in comic book history.
He's lovely.
No.
Oh gosh.
But
Oh,
Harley.
God, he's-
Oh, Harley.
Joker is. I love a Joker. I actually have a Batman Who Laughs not poster, but a figurine for anyone who knows who that is. Love Batman Who Laughs.
Oh, Batman Who Laughs is. I haven't read a lot of it, but I know a bit about it.
interesting.
It's fascinating.
He's
dig
super
this.
cool. I like the
I got
original
the
Joker, but the Batman Who
puzzle.
Laughs, I love his art style.
So
It's just
this
he
isn't
looks.
accurate,
Oh
is
gosh,
it?
he was
I
my
did this.
Discord
I
profile
did this
for a while.
before.
I love him.
The Killing Joke is everything I ever wanted out
Yes.
of a Batman comic.
It is so good.
Hmm.
I love all the Joker comics. They're some of my favorite Batman comics. Just
The
of
Killing
all time.
Joke is when Barbara Gordon got paralyzed, right?
Yes.
And that's the first time DC ever allowed a spin-off kind of side-alone story to affect the actual canon, because they implemented that into canon, because that was a basically Elseworld type, what if type book, but they liked it so much that they added it into official lore. I mean, official canon.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, it's all been retconned by now. The universe isn't that all that stuff didn't even happen.
Anyways, I'm back.
From the dead?
No, he will be, Mina.
Well, I mean, he is, technically.
It's
not recently.
popcorn like this is a movie.
Yeah, Leanies, would you even need to roll your initiative? Or you'd roll your initiative, but you wouldn't take your first turn. Suddenly, aren't you surprised?
Yeah.
Part of the reason that it was so hot part of the reason it's so hot in my room is because it's hotter in the house because the AC is off, which actually means good news for me being less hot in the room because it means I can open the window.
It's getting hot in here. It was spicy today
So,
when I was
Robo,
at the car event.
which one of those free initiative rules are you taking?
I mean, he should probably take the first one.
Oh, well, yeah, I realized you also had a 22. How do you have an 8 and a 22?
Yeah. He got a 7, 8, and
times.
22.
Oh. How many characters you playing?
Yeah.
Twice, because I rolled one for my guy and one for my owl. Don't know what it'll do, but, owl.
I can roll
Can
one
have-
for my...
Maybe he'll peck the eyes
can.
out of the. Well, they probably don't have eyes, but
He can also do spell stuff, but oh goodness, I don't.
Here, let me roll initiative for my liver, seeing if it just kills me finally. No.
Dead.
you proceeded. Weren't you supposed to be a druid at first, but then you switched because we already had 2 druids?
Yeah.
This campaign. Yeah, I'm kind of glad you went.
I
with the
usually
cleric.
play druids.
Yeah, I love druid. I mean, you could have played whatever you wanted. We probably would have been okay, but it's good to have a little bit of diversity.
Yeah.
Imagine having a group of all barbarians. Would that even work?
It works somehow.
Let me see what we got here. We got. Well, first, I got to turn my phone back on, so I can just light up my screen so I can dice roll.
Ha!
In that D&D movie, there's a barbarian, a druid, a bard, a wizard, I think. Uh-oh, Mina's
Probably
upset.
Mina says hello.
I could hear her
Yeah.
release
Mina.
me, human. Release me.
Yes.
Hey, Mina, I'm gonna take your lunch money, you little thing.
Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna.
Oh, you hear that?
Oh.
She's gonna get you.
She didn't like that.
Or you get. Oh, you little cute little thing. I'm gonna take your lunch money. I'll take your lunch money.
Oh, she hissed. Damn.
Oh. Oh, you're making it a real thing.
It's amazing. I keep telling Mina that every time you see her hold Mina in stream, and I have yet to be surprised that Mina hasn't bitten her or clawed her yet. Most cats
She just
do
likes
when
to
they
let
get
you know
angry.
how she's feeling. Right, Mina?
What about chaos? So you never really bring chaos up close like that. Oh, you hear her? Mina's like,
You better cough up that lunch money, you little cat.
Oh no.
Yeah, you don't really well, you do once in a while, but Chaos doesn't like to be held either.
Yeah, no, he loves being held, but he's very fluffy, so he gets all up and all the fluff gets in my face.
That's not what I wanted to do.
He's a good boy. Plus, he just looks so cozy and comfy when he's like sitting next to me.
Oh, Mina does.
No, she's jealous.
And by the way, you take Mina out a lot. Is she usually pretty chill, or does she get kind of anxious? Cats don't usually like being on leashes.
Yeah, she's
There we
very
go.
adventurous. She likes to explore. Here we go.
No.
We got pictures of her here.
Proceeded. He's not rolling for all of the characters. He's rolling for each individual limb he has to control.
That's funny.
Yep.
You ever hear of that one game? What's it called? Manual Samuel.
Manual Samuel. What?
You have to individually control each of Sam's body parts and like functions, like breathing and blinking and all that.
All right. Are you doing what I want you to do now?
How am I for the
Mina?
Is the cat still there? I'm gonna take her lunch money, you little thing. I'm gonna beat
You
you
will
up.
do no such thing.
She's very sweet.
I always forget that my cat looks like Mina.
So
Right?
minus
She's a good
2.
girl.
All right. Alright, so let's take a look at everyone's initiative.
The car kid was
I got a
babysitting
22.
Mina.
Not soon.
Alright, so initiative. We have Amaya going first with a 22. Then we have Zen with an 18, or Annie with a 19. We have Zen with an 18. Memphis with a 16. And then we have Reno with a 14. And then we have Robo with a 7, because that's what they put first.
You're okay. Oh, Republic of Jungle has a pet contest. Pet picture contest.
Over there?
So
Does
Mina's
it?
going to be the bat from the game.
I gotta see that.
My dog kind of. We used to joke that my dog looks kind of like an Ewok from Star Wars. And I even got her this little Ewok costume for Halloween.
Oh, nice. I've got Totoro costume for her.
Hey, what?
A what?
The Totoro costume. My Neighbor Totoro.
No idea what that is.
Oh, it's anime.
Jotaro.
Is it some kind of game, Mina, or?
It's an anime.
Oh, anime. Ugh.
Wow, I just casually disagree. Just
Right?
ending a whole
I don't wa-
genre.
I don't watch garbage.
Wow.
Blasphemy.
That's some strong statements.
Right?
Yeah, anime's
There's
garbage.
good
I
and
don't
bad
like
of
it.
everything.
Well, you are really judgmental.
No, it's just facts. There's a
It sounds like
difference.
Will, but like cranked up to 11.
clearly.
If we direct our attention to adventures, we have a white, which I don't know what is, and a warhorse skeleton.
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh shit.
I
Yeah,
don't know
but
why
for
you're
real,
worrying. We got,
Took my left.
we
don't
got
know.
you know, the cleric who's going first. We'll be fine.
Maybe. Let's hope.
Use your magic to make everything go poof.
I'll try. I could probably only make one go poof at a time.
If these things all have like 60 health like the last thing, we're all gonna die.
I mean, if. Moving on.
Oh god.
Oh no.
So, up first, we have Amaya.
Hi, oh great.
You see You see 3 skeletons or 3 zombies over here, and a white riding a warhorse skeleton up here.
For context, what is a white?
A white. For
It's
context,
undead
Oh.
being. Don't you play RPGs?
Yeah, but I
Underbane?
forget what a white is. I've never.
Well, it's not spelled white like the color. It's just pronounced
Oh.
like that.
looks like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. There you go.
All right.
Intelligent undead.
Ah.
I have a
Is the
good
TLDR.
thing here. I want to see real quick how. Okay.
Matter of fact, in Darkest Dungeons, don't they call them that too?
I
Underbane?
haven't,
In a
or at
lot
least
of
I haven't
games.
ran into whites yet in that game. I haven't heard of them. There are like simple undeads
Okay.
and such that have like old weapons and such, but look, I don't think he's gonna TPK us today. But
Wow.
Certainly gonna try.
You're going to go big. We're
I
going to
have faith in their murdering abilities. I don't have faith in ours.
I
What are
have
you
faith
doing?
in
What are you
Leamy's
doing,
legs.
Amaya?
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm going to cast the level 2 guiding bolt. Let's hope this hits.
Well, who are you
That's
casting
who.
on?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on 1 second, too. Before you do that,
Oh, wow. What's the range on that spell?
120 feet.
20.
Damn, all these things are close. Nice.
I'm using this spell in particular because with it, the next attack roll made against it, you get advantage, so. Okay.
Jesus, I can't spell. There we go.
Unfortunately, every single thing's way out of my range for walking.
What are you hitting? I've labeled them all now. Zombie 1, 2, or 3, the white, or the skeleton, giant horse skeleton.
Zombie 2.
Okay.
With a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
How much do I need? 5d6. For a total of 20 radiant damage.
Damn, that's
Okay.
good.
I'm hoping it does more damage since it's radiant damage.
It does not.
Oh, great.
It does 20.
I thought undead were weak to radiant damage. Or is it holy?
In D&D, individual monsters can be weak to things.
Anyways,
You're still thinking like it's a video game. It's not a video game. It has its own rule set.
Damn it.
That's the end of my turn, but whoever attacks Zombie 2 next gets a advantage on the attack roll.
Nice. Well, looks like that'll be Mr. Leo's job.
Well, first up, yeah, the other 2 NPCs have to go first unless Paul is done.
Oh yeah, they're going right now.
Yep, in like half a second, of course. What kind of DM can't like do 2 NPCs in like 0.01 seconds, right?
All right. So next up, we have the white, who is going to pull out a. Actually, do they go back to back? Yes. Okay. So the white is going to hold an action and order the warhorse below him to move him forward. He was here, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Up close and personal, guys.
I should have attacked that.
Yeah, you should have.
So, let me just put him back on. Let me just do this. When I move them, I can figure out how to move them together, but it puts the big guy on top, so I got to keep rearranging them so you can see them both. I won't have to do that for long though. First, the white is going to hop off here and is going to use his held action.
Really hitting on the crippled. Jeez.
Hey, they sense the weak.
Oh no.
Irve just saw the cast that's still on his leg.
And it does not hit with its first attack.
Oh, nice.
It's going to try to hit again. Does not hit with either of its current attacks. Whoosh. The warhorse is also now going to attack. A warhorse. Oh, actually, hold on. I had a brain fart moment.
Yeah, Graffiti, actually, you should have checked the order because they were going to be up in our face.
Yeah, I didn't
There we go.
realize the auto.
All right,
Oh.
so
And Zen's at full health.
I need to re-roll those attacks because trying to do 10 DM things at once, I didn't put him in the spot that I should have put him. So I was thinking, I was too busy thinking undead and not thinking white specific. Whites actually keep their intelligence, so he would know to flank you. That's a 22 to hit on the first one. I assume 22 hits your 20 armor class unless you bumped it somehow again.
Oh, you're still stabbing at me. Oh, no, yeah, 22 still
Yeah,
hits.
I'm re-stabbing at you because I was trying to do 10 things at once as DM and had a brain fart on where I should have put that guy.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, 22 very much hits.
And since, even though I am more experienced as a DM than most of you are as players, I'm letting all the new players have all kinds of mulligans, so I'm taking one to make
DM.
So that one
Secret mulligans.
will do 8 necrotic damage.
Oh, wow.
And I need a con save, please.
Is that Melphus's dad? No, that's a undead.
Con save.
Who's asking about my dad?
A Wolfie.
24.
Okay, cool. Second attack.
It kind of looks like it from far away.
Another 22 to hit.
You can only guess that still hits.
For 5 damage.
Still ouch. Do you need me to roll another con?
No.
Oh, all right.
2 different attacks.
Oh, okay, I see.
Now the warhorse is going to attack you as well.
Oh, gee.
I saw my leg was all broken up, and they said they're gonna.
I see why he went there now.
Yeah, they're flanking me. They're above.
20.
Natural 20, so it's a crit, right?
Ooh.
Tank it. Oh well.
All right.
Good thing Robo has backup healing.
Yeah.
So you got pretty damn lucky on that. You only take 17 damage.
Only.
Only. Yeah, only.
Cool.
Yeah.
Only.
Considering I rolled 4 dice.
Lovely.
What is it with poor Zed, man?
Shannon, what's your
Got
health
the
back?
tank.
Oh, hey.
Hey, what is your health at?
22.
Yeah, we're definitely got to heal him up, too, guys.
That's over half your health. That's
Yeah.
how
yeah, it
much
is.
health?
Thanks for the
Right,
update. I
it's-
needed that for my list.
Yeah,
have-
yeah.
That was you have
Appreciate
52 health, so 30 health gone from you.
Yep. Exactly 30.
Do you appreciate him enough to
God.
spare his life?
Leonides, you're up.
Now, question: do I know what's going on? Because you said I thought you said I was like behind a tree. I'm assuming I heard.
I just realized I forgot to put my own second link up for my stream. Sorry about that, anybody that's watching my stream. What were you saying?
Watch the stream.
I'm assuming I at the very least heard what was going on, so I can actually do something, right?
I mean, yeah, you're vaguely aware of the fact that somebody's being horrendously attacked.
All right.
Yeah, you're not that drunk yet.
Would I be able to move like 20 feet over here right next to the white then and do a... Would I be able to get advantage on this attack roll?
Sure.
Sure. Alright. I'd like to do a sneak attack then for this. So I'll roll if I hit...
Well, hold on. How far... Where... Was that your full movement you used to get where you are?
Well, I used a... I went... What the... Because if I were to... Well, it's a 20-foot distance between where I was and where I want to go. Would that count as a full movement?
No, because you're a human. You have 30 feet of movement.
Alright.
If you move 5 feet further, then you can flank.
So if I were to move 5 feet further, would that be like, yeah, like behind him or like to the corner? All right,
Yeah,
so
right next.
I move here. Then would I have advantage then?
Yes.
All right, so I'd want to roll to see if I hit and use my sneak attack if I do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my touch swords. Does a 20 total? Wait, yeah, does a 20 hit?
Yes.
All right, so I'll roll my sneak attack damage, 2d6, 7, and that would be also plus my weapons damage, but no modifiers, right? Or just the 2d6. I need to remember this because
It's your weapon plus your modifier plus 2d6.
All right.
If it's your main hand.
So 7 plus 7, that would be a 14.
Okay.
And then I like to do my bonus action of 2-weapon fighting to hit him with just a normal strike this time.
Okay.
All right. So I roll 18 hit.
Yep.
All right. 6 damage then. And does my
your modifier doesn't count for that.
Oh, for not so in that case, the 2 damage for my second attack then.
You know, you'd have to get the 2-weapon fighting style from fighter for that. Either through the fighting initiate feat that lets you take a fighting style, or a level in fighter. Because at first level, a fighter, you get to pick one.
Oh, by the way, the Moon Touch enchantment on my short swords that I've been using to attack, does that do anything special here or just shiny?
It doesn't ever do anything special. It just makes it magical damage.
Oh.
I mean, if any of them were resistant, it would override that, but they're not. So
yeah, all right, just making sure. All right, and
so your item. If you read your items and spells, guys, they'll tell you exactly what they do.
The thing is, I had to because my Beyond lacks the books because I'm just a poor boy nobody loves.
If you go to the wiki dot that I've told all of the free players to use every week, it will tell you.
But yeah. So yeah, I forgot to add that tag to my short sword, but thank you for reminding me. And that is all my actions. My turn concludes.
Fantastic. Zen.
I'm going to stab the white with advantage because of flanking.
Okay. Go ahead.
Give me good rolls. Not that. Actually, roll my sword, please.
What level are you guys right now? I don't even remember.
We're level 4.
Yeah,
Yep.
4.
Okay. I got an 18.
That hits.
Oh, lovely. Max damage, 16.
Ooh.
The fuck did you do 16 damage?
It's lovely.
What the fuck? What are you hitting with? In trailer?
Enough. I'm hitting with all I have. Everything I have.
Zen D-roots the nearby tree and smacks the white
but what
with
I'm
it.
saying is, what are you hitting? Literally, what weapon are you using?
Longsword, +1.
You must be two-handing it then.
No.
Well, how are you getting 16 damage?
It's 1d8 plus 8.
Where are you getting +8 from?
Because it's my feet, or not my feet, my thing, but the +2 to my whatever.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you do have high strength.
Yes.
All right, then.
And I'm going to surge because I don't like this man hitting me.
Okay.
I'm going to stab him again. I got a nat 1 and nat 20. Lovely.
Nice.
So, you do special rules for crit, correct? Or am I mistaken?
I'm eventually going to, but I'm not right now.
Not right now. Gotcha.
You just roll double the dice.
All right. 20.
All right.
And then I'm basically just going to use literally everything I have, and I'm going to second wind.
Okay.
And now for the rest of the session, I can just smack him over and over. Let's see. 10. So now I'm up to 32. And that'll be my turn.
Elvis. Or not Malphus.
Oh, is he
Malphus, you're
dead?
muted.
His token is poofed.
Thank you for someone paying attention to something.
Yeah, did I murder him?
Well, I wouldn't remove him for nothing.
Oh.
Let's go.
Nice job.
Great. Wow.
We might not actually die
I usually
today.
do it. I usually do announce it, but I'm trying to drive home the point of people to pay attention.
Yeah, that's what I was confused at. The token just kind of disappeared without any announcement.
Normally, I will announce it.
Ah, gotcha.
I might just be tired and trying to drive home a reminder.
It's a test.
I'm just being a cranky old DM right now.
I was just looking at the character art.
And waiting for Malphus to unmute himself.
Malphus.
Shit, I was talking all this time wondering why you guys weren't listening. So
I said
We
you were
tried to
muted.
tell you.
So, since there's war horses right in front of me, I am going to actually shapeshift wild shape into a dire wolf, so my colleagues have some advantage.
Okay.
First time I've been a wolf, by the way. I don't know, maybe bear is better, but I'll switch to a wolf. So, now that
I will tell you that currently you do not have him flanked, so if you turn into a wolf, you'll still get advantage.
Oh, you mean a bear? Okay.
No, I mean a wolf.
All right. So I
Because
will.
you do not have him flanked, so you need advantage. If you want advantage, you will have to turn into a wolf.
All right. So I am going to turn into a wolf. And that means I have 37, 14 armor, 37 hit points. So I'm going to, of course, roll for a hit. So 2 D20s. I'm going to take the best of it. All right.
Remember whoever. Go on.
Really? 11
I'm
is
sorry.
that good? It's probably not good enough.
Add your modifier.
Hold
Your stat block for the dire wolf, if you have it in front of
Oh,
you, will
yeah.
tell you.
So +5. So 1, 2, 3. So 16. Is that good
That
enough?
will hit.
All right, cool. Now let me roll for my damage, which needs 2d6s. Hold on. All right. All right, so I rolled an 8. And I get +5. No, I don't. So it's an 8.
You get something. You get 2d6 plus something.
+3. So that means a 11.
All right.
And they have to do a D13 strength saving to be prone to be knocked down, according to this. I don't know if I get that, though.
Yes, you do. You're a dire wolf.
So maybe I'll get lucky, guys, and we'll knock it down.
And it's a strength save, right?
Yes, it is. Let me tell you, it is a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Yeah, the horse ain't falling over.
All right. And that is the end of my turn.
All right. Raina.
All right. We got this big guy in front of us. I want to move. Well, I guess I want to get advantage. So you said I have to be in melee.
If you want, you can attack Zombie 2 and have advantage because of my guiding bolt.
That is correct.
All right.
That might be worth it.
That.
Mina.
Oh, let's see how far he is.
I don't think you have to do melee. You could just shoot it with your bow or something.
You can use 25 feet though to get to it though.
Yeah.
If you do desire.
All right, he's 30 feet.
I don't recommend running up to him though, because the other two zombies are there.
Yeah, and that's.
I mean,
that
he can
should
do
be
what Mina
within,
wants to do.
That should be within my range. I can use my
down.
psionic blades.
Ooh.
My soul knives. Okay, here we go.
And then it's advantage on the first attack roll.
Okay, that is a. Wait, it's still rolling? Good lord. Stat. Okay, 19. Ooh, 19. Okay. That part hits already, right? Let's see. The dice is a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Plus 7. Okay, cool. 1d6.
He's dead.
Oh,
You're
okay.
attacking zombie 2.
Hooray!
Oh, damn!
Let's go!
Psionic fireworks.
bloodshed.
Wow, this combat is. I'm gonna jinx it. Next thing you know, we're gonna have like 50 more on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say that.
This combat's real tough. And I
Yeah.
expect still death. I still expect something awful to run around the corner.
All right, so I pinged him, and then I want to move next to the big boy.
If you move right there, you'd have advantage because of me.
Excellent. Big Daddy. Okay, now I'm feeling good about myself. Okay, I'm gonna roll again. My second blade. Not as powerful, but still pretty good. Let's see, 15, 20. That's 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Excellent. Oh, I'm getting good today. Plus, see, that's gonna be as a 1d4. Little triangle guy. Triangle prism power. Oh, that thing is going all over the place. Dose plus 5 is 7. Alright, 7. Dazzle him.
Oh shoot.
I think that's all I got.
All right. And we can just do that now. All right. Zombie number 2 is dead. Robo, you're up.
Let's go, Robo.
Oh,
You got this, Robo.
Let me
Yeah,
update
Robo, you're
that.
gonna smite him with the nature's wrath.
You can do it, Robo. We believe in you.
Yay! It was zombie number 2's turn, but he's dead, so he can't go.
Yeah, thank you,
Robo.
Mina. Your character
I don't
did
know what
work.
to say except you're welcome.
Smarter,
I
not
also
harder.
did 20 damage to it, so you know.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's right. Give thanks where thanks is due.
Mr. Robo is gonna kick this war horse's ass.
Looks like a military
got
base. Oh, this is a
this.
village. A village in the mountains. It's cold.
Then the message you just responded to was already used.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm very aware. Just felt like the comment was necessary either way.
What you doing, Robo?
Well, he's dead because of advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your first roll?
Time to use your thinking cap, Robo.
Look at your stuff while other people are doing their turns, guys.
Ye
I'm gonna use Flaming Sphere.
Okay. And where are you going to use that?
I'm about to get fucked up. We're
You
pushing off the
should-
big skeleton. War horse. Oh yeah. And this guy.
Whatever skeleton is in front of
The
me.
white.
I don't know how to say the first of it.
Oh, it's war horse. It's WH stands for war horse.
You sit a
Yeah.
little behind it so it doesn't hit us as well.
I don't think it has splash damage, so
Yeah, you're right.
I mean I don't know the spell off the top of my head though.
So if he moves behind it, it won't hit us.
Robo doesn't have to move. Just
Well, it has to. He has to put it somewhere else because he can't put it in the same space as the monster.
yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
just say behind the Wohos. Because
Yeah, put it
Yeah.
behind it. Otherwise, we're all together.
Like there?
Yeah,
yeah, Leo, but you don't go Leo.
Yeah, you're
You
gonna
stay
cast it.
where you will. But you cast it Leo, yes.
All right, so now Paul knows exactly where you're gonna cast
So
it.
right
60
here.
feet. I can. That's my range. I have a range of 60
Let's hope he
feet.
hits hard.
Now nobody go. Oh,
No. That's what I wanted to do.
yeah, right there.
Paint tool is useful.
Yep.
Me spilling paint all over Paul's board.
What are you going to do?
Robo?
Well,
Robo, what are you doing? You used your action. What are you doing with your bonus action?
Oh, what can I do on?
good question.
Well, you could move your flaming sphere.
Yeah, move it onto the Wohos.
Oh, you
them.
can't move it onto him, but you
Wow.
can ram it into him.
That's
Yeah,
hot.
do that.
Burn them all.
Or subliminal messaging
then I
across
can
the
do
third.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I forgot my sneak attack, but it's only on my first attack, huh?
Yep. Sneaky kitty.
On your first landed attack.
Gotcha. And he already
It's a
was
dex
dead.
save of 11.
If you dual wield and you don't hit the first time, you can try again.
Nice.
Let me see. How many hit points does this thing have left? Okay, that many. Okay. So, the creature will make saving throw against the speaker's damage. Cool. So it does take a few points of damage. It doesn't seem to take all of it.
Oh, yay. It's immune to fire.
If it was
Kind
immune to
of.
if it was immune to fire, it would take none. It passed the saving
I
throw.
mean, oh. And I meant, resistant, not immune. That's what I meant. What can
Oh, well, actually, I don't even know. I don't know how much damage it took yet. Robo, roll 2d6.
Got a 2.
2. Okay, so it takes 1 fire damage.
Yay.
Those rolls, Robo.
And are you going to try to move or anything, or is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Zombie number.
Bunch of heathen zombies.
10, 15, 20.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Up in person with Leonese.
Oh.
Don't die.
Yeah, don't die, buddy.
I can only heal 1 potion at a time. So.
Well, if I have to share.
Dirty 20.
Oh, yeah. The 20 hits.
And a crit, right?
No, that's a natural 20.
Oh, so there's a jury 20 in
You take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. Oh, that's not that bad.
All right. Now, well, there's
26
zombie.
HP. HP of 26. Get your laser pointers off me.
Neville.
It's coming for you.
See.
Raina, that's a very convenient place to stand because that skeleton's big enough to take up more squares, which means that zombie has advantage.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yay.
I knew this day would come.
Kitty feline reflexes.
19 to hit.
Oh. Yes.
You take a respectable 4 damage.
Oh, wow. I feel much better.
That barely cut.
It's respectable, so it's
I
all right.
respect it. Okay, -4 for me.
I respect the
Ow, I
physical
feel
harm you have
something.
done to me.
It must have just been the wind.
Yes.
Well, that reminds me. What is everybody's current hit points?
All right,
26 for
31.
Leo.
39.
26, 39.
Raina just took 4. Leonage took 5. And I know what Ren's is, or Ren, what Zen, fuck, I think I can't talk. What Zen's is, because I already put it in. All right. Yeah, Maya, you're up.
Okay. I guess just I'll cast Sacred Flame. It's a 14 dex save. I'll do it on the Woe host.
You see 14 dex. He passes.
Oh, yay. That means I don't hit. Okay.
Cantrip is save or suck.
Time to get murdered.
Then I can do my second thing. Spiritual weapon for my bonus action.
Oh.
Where are you putting it? It doesn't get it flanking, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Right next to Mina.
All right.
Yay.
What do you want to do with it?
I'll attack. I guess the Lowhost.
All right, go ahead.
21 to hit.
All right, roll damage.
$10. Yay. It's dead.
Finally.
Nice.
Perishment.
Oh wow, we almost got murdered.
And now to deal with these two buffoons.
I didn't over yet.
And now I can just attack from far away. But with a weapon at the same time.
Poof. Lay poof. He dead. D dead.
Leo.
Alright. For the first zombie that is right in front of me, zombie 1, I'd like to attack it with my first short sword.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack.
Alright. Does an 18, or no, actually 24, sorry. Does a 24 hit?
It has an 8 armor class.
Oh. So I'd roll to attack with my sword. 5 damage to them. And then...
Plus sneak, or no, you don't have sneak attack. You're not. Wrong kind
Yeah,
of...
I'm not doing
wrong.
sneak attack. This thing's right in front of me. I don't think I can really flank it right now.
You don't have to flank it, but you're not the right kind of rogue to be able to sneak attack by yourself.
Yeah.
Mina is a
You don't
great
have
bat.
to actually be flanking it. You just have to have someone
Advantage.
nearby.
Well, yeah.
You don't have to have advantage. You just have to have an ally within 5 feet.
Oh, right. Now,
or
for
be the
my-
right kind of rogue, but you took a different subclass.
Yeah. Now, for my bonus action, I'm going to use 2-weapon fighting, and according to this, I can actually use... Actually, no, I was going to do something really stupid, but I'm just going to hit this same zombie with my other short sword.
I was going to say, you do not get to rogue disengage if you use your second weapon, so...
No, what I was going to do is something stupid. I was planning on throwing one of my daggers at the other zombie, but why
you can
would
do
I?
that too.
The thing is, I now... 10 hits, correct? Yeah, because 8 armor class. Alright, and
Just
so... Alright, no modifier this time. It does a 2.
Okay. Next up, we have Zen.
Let's go, Zen.
I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me. I don't think it's possible for me to even miss, but I'll roll anyways. I got an 18.
Okay.
And I got 12.
All right.
That's
there's
pretty
always
much
nat
my
1.
turn.
Oh, there's always an at 1.
That one I go to 9, so...
Yeah, but that one you automatically miss, period.
Oh, yeah, what? Don't listen to me, I'm stupid. Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Melphis.
All right, so I am obviously going to go after this zombie 3, so I want to move. Now, is the dire wolf going, if I go right here, does that give me any kind of advantage, or should I go on here?
As a dire wolf, going anywhere within melee range of him gives you advantage because you have allies next to him.
All right, cool. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to, of course, attack Homeboy. So let me roll. Hold on. So 18. I'm assuming I don't even have to put the modifier of the +5. I
You
got
have-
8. It does that. Okay, perfect. So let me now hit. It is 8 plus 3. So that is a beautiful number 11.
Okay.
And of course, remember, it has to do a DC 13 strength to prevent the knockback.
It is not knockback.
All right. And that is my turn.
All right. Raina.
Right. I'm already at Z, Mr. Z3 over here.
Z3, let's go.
All
Kill
right,
this file abomination.
let's do it. He's going down, son. And I've got a plus
Did you get a
7.
not natural one and more than 8?
Okay, +7. Yep, I got it. That's 12.
So you have sneak attack.
Excellent. I very, very sneaky. All right, we got a D6. Roll the dice. The RNG gods are with us today. Random number. RNGesus. Oh, plus. Okay, that's 1. +5. So I hit him with 6 for my main
Plus
attack.
2 more D6.
All right. 1, 2. Okay, so I started with a 6, and then I got these 2. Yep, 2d6s here. Okay, 4 and 3, 7, plus the 6. See, that's
13.
13. Yeah, 13.
He's dead.
Yay! Rejoice!
Let's
You're
go.
welcome.
Woo!
Finally, Mina, your character's coming in.
Boom.
Doing some
Hey.
stuff.
Finally.
I
The
helped.
token's gonna
I will stab
disappear,
you.
And now we just gotta focus on Z1.
I'm starting to think Melphis just doesn't pay attention to anything that isn't a Melphis scene.
Oh,
Melphis
yeah,
is
exactly.
next.
Why would I? The rest of these peons don't matter.
Excuse
Well,
me.
clearly, because you keep
peons?
accusing people of not doing anything when they've been doing plenty the whole game.
I know, I just messing with Mina.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty
I
funny.
like to
Well,
push
then the
push
star of the
buttons.
show.
Well, I do it to everyone, actually, right? But it's just for fun.
All right.
Oh.
So he's poofed. I can move.
Yes.
Do I need to move to see this other guy?
And you can see him.
I have taken his place. Okay. Next. Boom. Oh, I guess I should have flanked. Did him. Okay. 7 plus 7, 14.
All right. Roll your D4 because your second one is only D4.
D4 time. Let's go. Psionic Prism Power. Ooh, a 4. Plus 5, 9.
The silent.
The silent treatment. He's doing maths.
Okay.
Math is always fun.
Maths.
How much?
Yeah. So 4 plus 5, 9.
Okay. Robo. Or, hey, what the fuck? Why are you not in my initiative order, Raina? Because I think I accidentally deleted you when I was trying to delete something else. Yes, that's exactly
oh,
what
yeah.
I did.
Yep, he was there.
You were supposed to be your turn, but
Kitty?
I didn't get the order
The kitty
wrong. I just,
commercial.
for some reason, removed the wrong person.
But we smite it with his nature's wrath yet again.
Okay.
I'm confident Robo
Pretty
will kill
litter
this
is better.
nasty foul beast.
Got him.
Right, Robo?
Okay.
What you doing, Robo?
I'm gonna use frostbite.
Okay. Give me a second. It's been a while since I saw that spell. Frostbite.
Con 11.
Makes a con save. Okay. It succeeds on its saving throw and takes no damage. It also does not have disadvantage. What would you like to do with your bonus action?
Am I able to do flaming spear from where I'm at?
That's
You
an
move it up to
action.
you can move it up to 30 feet as a bonus action, so you can move it to him.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay. It's not a sphere, but it'll do. The drawings keep disappearing. All right. Roll 2d6 damage for me.
Or
All right. Takes 4 damage. Are you gonna move, or are you staying where you are?
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. The one zombie that is still alive. Going to attack the only person he can reach.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yay.
Does an 18 hit you, Leonids?
Oh, is he still AFK? I think he went to the restroom.
I did.
No, that was.
I'm back.
Yeah, that was Jen.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I got
No,
killed
Leonids is just
Oh.
not answering me.
Oh,
I got
sorry.
killed
I
in
was,
your chat.
I was out of it. I'm sorry. What happened?
In Keen's chat.
Does an 18 hit you?
Oh, yeah, an 18 hits me. Yes, sorry about that. I was out of it.
You take 7 damage.
Oh.
Not too bad.
I am now at 19 HP.
Maya, it's your turn.
Did I put too many
Okay.
emotes in chat?
I'm going to first move.
I think it's because you spammed a bunch of messages, maybe.
Maybe.
I haven't finished setting all the things up for stream elements. Some of
No
it just does
worries.
automatically. I haven't changed times and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. Oops.
Either
Okay,
way, I saw most of it.
Perfect.
I'm gonna move the spiritual sword next to zombie 1.
Right. Down.
I think it. Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
Perfect. Now let's roll. 10 damage again.
It's dead.
Let's go.
Flame time.
Yay.
We
Nice.
did it.
And no one died.
I knew that we could do it.
Yeah.
We did it.
Well, we do have
evil
some
is
Yet.
defeated.
people, though, but I'm assuming we're getting long rest, so we don't have to worry about
Yeah, I'm getting close to half
Making
health.
a lot of assumptions for 100.
Yeah, you're making a
Mhm.
lot of assumptions. Don't you want your favorite roguelite? No.
Oh, well, we need your services to kill whatever comes next, so it's in our best
Oh.
interest to keep you
Yeah,
alive.
don't worry about it.
Daunting.
Guys?
Fine.
I heard
Um,
cervixes.
Wow,
Is
so
Lucinda
much for
around?
us being done. Do we have to re-roll?
I just put those there to fuck with you.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I was scared. I was
That
scared.
was
not
kinda
prepared to fight
cool.
more.
Yeah, I was wondering what. Wait, why is he putting back
Surprise
the blue fire?
round.
We already did this.
Go.
Well, no, the
Yeah,
blue
I guess
fire
it's
was
attack.
I was using it for the flaming sphere because I was tired of making shapes.
Uh,
So we'll
Are we out of
remove
initiative
spell.
then?
Yes.
all right.
Leo was 19 damage.
Well, guys, we got through that.
19 health. 19 health, not damage. But...
How are you feeling, Zen? You kind of took the brute force of that attack.
Zen would have walked off just for a minute as he's trying to rip the mask off his face, seemingly struggling.
Oh.
Because he did don the mask for that fight. And it looks like he's for something he can easily can be put on and off. He seems to be having a really hard time taking this mask off.
Are you okay?
He's kind of out of it.
Jen, you okay?
Are you okay?
He wouldn't respond for a bit. He just be doing his thing. He's out of it
He
for
looks,
the moment.
he looks fine.
You all chit amongst. Yeah, he's slightly losing it.
All right, guys.
Outwardly.
I'm okay too, guys.
No.
What about you, Leonese? Did they cut you deeply?
Is it normal for people to be bleeding?
No, in your case, yes, but for most, no.
Oh, he's cool as hell on the outside.
Well,
No,
I mean, through all our escapades here, poor Leonese has been quite beaten up.
Yes. Blood.
Blood.
Yeah, that's normal.
Maybe Amaya could assist with that.
That's what I'm doing currently.
While they're doing that, as Zen probably after a few seconds gets the mask off, he comes to. He just scans the bodies for anything interesting. The white seem to have a cool weapon. He'd like to look and see if there's anything left.
Welcome back, Sir Zen.
He had a longsword.
We
I'll
need
take a longsword.
13 health.
Anything interesting? Other than that, I mean?
Not really.
All right.
We're like worried.
I imagine.
If you don't already have a bow, he has a longbow.
Ooh, a longbow?
I'll take them both. I mean, they sell for something. And he offers to everybody. Do you want weapons?
A longbow. It's useless for me.
I'd take a longbow. I only have a short bow currently.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you're breaking up, Shadow.
Amazing.
You are all
I got my
kinds of
sword.
breaking
I'm
up.
happy with that. Oh. Hello?
Hello.
Hello,
Yes.
your microphone's working. Sorry for the slurred speech earlier. I guess a few blows plus that bottle of whatever I drank earlier probably was getting to my brain.
I think your brain was getting into your brain.
Yeah.
Please do not say stuff that's going to confuse me like that, or I'm going to think I'm still drunk and concussed.
Well,
Concussion! Bonk.
Hey, Perseus, did you heal someone?
I healed Leo.
Well, I guess I could.
How much does he have?
I have 31 at
30.
Sorry, 30 out of 31.
All
Sorry.
right, so I'm gonna obviously after the encounter, I shapeshift back to normal, and I'm gonna heal Zen. He needs it, and if I don't heal for a lot, Robo, maybe you could heal him up, or Paul, are we gonna have an opportunity for a long rest or no?
Not at the moment. You're in the middle of an undead village.
All right, so let me heal.
So this is not a normal village.
I am going to cast.
After encountering zombies and whites, I mean, you'd probably assume it's not a normal village.
I mean, it could have been a temporary.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Mr. Zen, and I heal him for 9.
Word of
Nice,
healing.
thank you. Also, Amaya, Zen would very much give you the longbow if you want it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Robo, I recommend you heal Mr. Zen as well.
Thank you for the longbow.
Remember to click cast on your thing though, so that you use one of your slots. And I did a level 2 cast, by the way.
Your services are appreciated, healers.
I think I have
Yes.
2 actually.
Thanks, Amaya.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Did
could
I-
do level 1, but level 2 is better.
Oh, did I go? My message go for Mike? I don't.
Level 2 is better
Cut out.
until you run out of spell slots for it.
That's true. But she should have 3
So
spells.
how much did you heal Zen for?
I'm at 41 total right now.
Okay.
All right.
Has
Are we
Leonid,
all?
has Leonid's been healed yet?
Yep, I have 30 out of 31.
Okay.
I think we should all get back to the cart and start getting out of here. Who knows if more show up?
Well, yeah, I mean, the whole reason we're here is to, trek through the village, so...
Well, that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
I'm
we should.
saying. We should
Yeah,
get the
we
cart,
should
drag it
leave.
through, and get out of here.
So you came
I
in.
agree.
You came in this way, and it seems that you have to exit up this way. Ignore this tree. It turns back into a path where that tree is.
Well, let's get going, I guess.
Yeah, let's get going,
Yeah.
guys.
I agree.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of this place before more of those things show up.
All right.
Don't
So-
feel like getting clobbered.
After a couple hours of travel, you start to trek into the mountains. And I need whoever's leading the party to make a survival check.
Oh,
Who's in the lead? I would
Well-
assume Zen?
I imagine I would, yeah. Zen would very much try to be just the tank of if anything bad were to happen, so he'd probably
I'm
be
not
leading
talking
it.
about that kind of leader.
Oh, you mean like, oh, okay.
Who's in front, right?
It might still be
No.
me anyways.
Oh.
I'm talking about who's guiding the party.
Who is guiding? Good
Uh,
question.
It still might be me, unless
I
someone else
think
would
so,
fulfill
yeah.
the role.
Do any of us know where we're
I
going?
mean,
I also have advantages in survival, so...
All right.
oh,
Not
then
advantage,
yeah, you probably
what?
should.
Not advantage, whatever.
Proficiency?
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Cool.
Couldn't think of the word.
Roll me a survival check.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I have a +4.
You've doomed us all.
Okay.
nice time to mention it.
I know, right? It makes sense being a druid. But Zen's kind of been our natural healer for a while, and leader for a while. He's been kind of guiding us.
Nah, he's just a tank.
18.
Nah, he's
Oh,
just breaking
yeah.
his feet.
18. All right, so after another few hours, you are able to come to another village, which I'm going to use a different map for next week. And standing there, really waiting to greet you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'll
Who
put them
is
on the
it?
map.
No.
This, I'm like I said, I'm gonna make my
Cliffhangers.
own. I'm gonna make my own village for next week, but I'll use this one just for the end of the session so you can see.
Let's go. Who
Oh,
is
it's
it?
already 11.
We won't
It's-
able to get the level map.
It's Mina's lost long mother. Or...
Really?
God damn it.
No, maybe not. Well, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it is. I'm just.
Don't
Then
scare me
yes.
like that.
Or maybe
What
it's
if it is?
Ventar. It's probably Ventar. He's finally caught us.
That, yeah.
Or
I'd
someone
be
Cool,
excited to talk to
Robo.
Ventar. He's been talking the town.
Yeah.
I mean,
And as you're entering, this is the first token I'm going to place is a temporary one.
All right.
It might be temporary. I haven't decided if I'm using that artwork / character for this yet or not. But at the very least, it'll
Pretty.
temporarily work.
Ooh, that's not Ventar. What is that?
Ooh.
Mina,
What?
is that a feline? No, it's not. It looks like
Oh,
something.
Is that a feline?
Is that a feline? Yeah, the bald gray
Bro.
gold
you
thingamadigger is a
never
feline.
know.
You were raised by cats.
Oh no, that's out of character. It's out of character.
He's got
Because you're posting all those Mina pictures, which are, by the way, you guys should check out under the pet pics.
Oh
Really
yeah,
cool.
our adventures today.
Little bats.
When Reyna being the cat of the party is the only one able to identify whether or not something is a cat or not.
Yeah.
And as
Right?
you guys
That's canon.
look through the buildings as you start to make your way through this village. Again, I'll have a different map, custom map for it next week because
He's a
I'm
bat.
planning ahead. But for now, you're looking through across the paths and road through the village. You see a large blue, gray-skinned, probably 8-foot tall bald man with what looked like
Hello,
tattoos
Sparksy.
from head
Come
to
play with
toe
us.
in sort of tribal patterns.
Or
You know
what I
and
mean.
standing next to him, I don't have the token ready. It'll be ready for next week. But standing next to him is an almost as large as he is red dragonborn.
Ventar, yes.
Oh, dang.
Ventar.
Has to be
Nice.
Ventar. Nah,
Of course it is.
By the way,
I thought it was a different color.
Paul, this guy has blue skin, so does that mean he's a drow or?
Sounds like a
He has
Goliath.
bluish gray skin.
Well, he's tall and
Yeah,
big
I
and
don't
that
think
sounds like
drow
a
or that.
Goliath.
I'd imagine he's a Goliath.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say drow aren't usually 8 foot, but assuming they could be. Like
I'm the DM. Anybody can be anything I want them to be.
How dare you go against physics?
Reality
But
can
yes,
be whatever I
but
want.
yes, it is in fact a Goliath.
Nice, a new race.
Yeah, and there's almost as big as he is, like 7-ish foot tall red dragonborn standing next to him. Seemingly,
nice.
the two of them seem to be having a conversation, and that's where we'll pick up next week.
No.
All right, what a great session! I really enjoyed this one.
Oh,
wait, Ventar
they're
is
they're friends.
Ventar is.
That's
yeah.
scary.
Maybe Ventar started up a life of peace in a small village.
Yeah, you never know. I can't wait to find out what my one-shot character has been up to. He better not have betrayed, because that was Ventar might have been a kind of a hole the way he spoke to people, but he was at heart a very good character, true to his
very
word.
loyal.
Does
Yeah, he
someone
never
have a
would
Ventar?
would never betray a contract, even if some prick offered him more money. He's like, nope, I'm a good bounty hunter. I do the
So
job.
what kind of contracts would you take? Would you murder a family of 4?
No, Ventar wouldn't do that. Ventar wouldn't do that.
I mean,
thank you for the random chaos in the chat before I close it for the night, Mina.
Yay!
So yeah, that's it for the official session. For those of you, namely Mina, that'll usually still stream for a little bit. I've been hydrating the whole time preceded.
I'll be on for a little bit more, but then I'm doing anime movie night.
All right, if that's the end of it, I'm probably getting off for tonight.
Yeah, I'm switching over to the phone, so whatever end of game chatter we want to do, we can do. But I am going to end the actual stream part because we're done for the week. So we'll see you next week.
Yep, goodbye.
Come hang with us. Oh, does someone have a Ventar pick? I can't find mine.
I need to find one. Because the one that he used was right out of the actual Wizard's book. And so I need to find a slightly less copyrighted one.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I'm getting off for tonight because I'm going school shopping tomorrow morning for books and clothes and such. Mostly clothes.
Yeah, school's starting up.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a
End of
thing
this
that's
August,
going
I'm
on.
going back, so I'm not gonna be able to do Tuesday Deception nights anymore, Mel. Oh wait, he's deafened.
I usually can.
I wouldn't want to stay up till 2 a.m. when I have to get up at 6 once school starts, but yeah.
And seems worth it.
Oh. Yeah, sure,
All the
Shadow,
painful
it's worth it. Let me only get 3 hours of sleep those nights.
Yeah. I like that idea. Seems like a good one.
Yeah.
Pretty important on my junior year, you know what? No. But alright.
Hey, me too.
Getting off. Good night.
Good night.
Basically that. Good night, you lovelies.
Now,
You beautiful
let's
beings.
hope if Vento tries to kill us, I can talk a way out of it because Lincoln's my brother in D&D.
Or maybe
And
they'll
he
make it
used to
worse.
team up with Vento.
I have a
So
whole book
that's
of
how-
stories on Ventar. It's great.
That too.
Called Balin, and we'll just we'll have a whole family reunion. Lincoln will kind of like bind everyone together. We'll have a one-shot part 2.
Yep.
It would be
Gang
awesome
back
to do
together.
Yeah, it would be awesome to do that. Like it could be like kind of years apart from that, not quite this. As much in time's passed, but it'd be kind of fun.
And assuming all the one-shot characters live, it could be like after the after effects of the campaign, everyone getting back together.
What
Something
level?
or something. Yeah.
I completely forgot what level we were already.
Oh yeah, are we
Level 12.
leveling to 5 or still 4,
Yeah.
right?
You don't get a level every session.
We didn't level last session. This isn't every
Yes, you
session.
I
did.
think we
You
did.
rolled
Did
No,
we?
we
the last
did.
session.
We did.
Yeah. Did we? I don't
Last
remember.
session we did, yeah.
I'm not having you be fucking level 20 before fucking episode 15, you fucking asshole.
I mean, I can try. I can certainly try.
I'll tell you when you get a level.
That's yeah. I'd assume
Unless
so.
of course you fight. If you
Secret
fought something that seems like a boss to you and I didn't say it, then check with me because I might have just been tired and forgot. Otherwise, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I usually do that when I DM.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna end my stream real quick. I'll be right back.
Good bit of story and fighting. That was a lovely session. The fight.
Yeah, it was great.
Not like
Finally a dire
no
wolf
one was.
too.
Yeah, no one was like actively dying in that fight.
Yeah.
We handle ourselves.
I'm looking at the
Yeah.
stats for a
Yeah,
brown
those two extra giant tokens I put out were definitely just to mess with you, and I didn't seriously consider extending the fight.
I mean, oh gosh, that.
Then I was like, I'd like to get to a point by the end of next episode where, when I end the episode, I don't have notes to carry over next week. Which I had to do again this week. So yeah, so I'm just gonna make less notes and plans for next week. So that way, when we finish catching up, I'll hopefully actually get you through all the notes I do make.
Ah, yes. The good old 3 and 6.
Oh, and you said we were
stream
traveling for a
limits.
couple of days, right? To
It
get to
has
this
no
next
idea.
village.
Yes.
So we would have had rest.
You never know.
Either that or you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Are we...
I don't know why in the world I'd stay awake, so I'll definitely be sleeping. Get my health
rice,
back.
baby. Oh, are we resting before next session?
Well, yeah, it took us a couple days to get to this village.
I mean,
so
you
yeah,
don't
I
have
imagine
to,
we had rested.
but you can choose not to. But if you do, you're gonna have 2 levels of exhaustion because you were traveling for 2 days.
Don't think we should do that.
I mean-
I definitely think we should.
I mean,
sleep.
No, the exhaustion seems worth it to not get your health back.
Totally.
Oh, man.
Anyways,
for sure.
I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, thanks for the games.
So we're...
Yeah.
Are we... So we rest between
night.
now and next session? Or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Okay, cool.
should.
Okay.
I'll
Good night.
reset my
Oh,
stuff.
Oh no, we
Actually,
haven't
I'm
took a.
good.
I don't think we took a long rest yet, or did we?
Well, it took us. Yes, it took us days to get to this village.
I mean, like,
Oh, okay, so
from
we did-
now... After that fight.
Yeah.
I guess we had a
But
long rest.
we're getting to another.
so
we
we're
went
not.
from one village to the next village, and in between getting from the haunted village to the Ventar village, it took days to get there.
So we
we've
did
Oh,
get
okay,
rest,
yes. So right now,
Yes,
I can rest. Okay.
Yes. The village you will be
yes.
looking at next week is a different map, but I didn't have time to make one mid-session, so I used the same one as an example.
Okay, gotcha. Just making sure.
Excited to see Ventar finally. So much talk has been about him.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have nothing to replenish. So I am
Yeah, I
good.
need to decide what I'm actually going to do with him.
Yeah, there's a lot. Ventar.
Yeah, he's been a popular subject. And by the way, I'm
yeah.
looking at the stats of the dire wolf and the brown bear. It's amazing how a
Castle
wolf has
Crashers, I've
more
heard of
AC, more hit points than a bear. Because that's kind of weird because a bear is such a huge creature in real life, right?
AC is also at least, well, and they'll know because the wolf gets, they call it natural armor, but essentially, as far as I can tell, the idea is the wolf's harder to hit.
Ah, that makes sense. And I do like the wolves knockback thing. And it's really cool.
If you get to go early in initiative, knocking somebody prone is pretty fucking OP. Fucks with you. Fucks with your distance people though.
Yeah. But for me, I'll have a hell of a time. Knock someone prone and let me at him.
Your melee people will all have advantage whether you're flanking or not if they're prone. Your ranged fighters, when they're prone, will have disadvantage. Because it's awful hard to aim at somebody when they're flat on the ground.
Oh, that's a good point.
And that's not my rule. That's literally out of the book.
I can stab them better.
Easier to stab somebody who can't run away. Harder to shoot somebody who's lying prone.
Very good.
The
Very
math
good
checks
point.
out.
Yeah, story checks out.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Paul, since we have you here, are you going to be joining us on Tuesday? We're using that new thing for clock tower. It's going to be real fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Forgot
We
about
need to actually try and figure that thing out.
Yeah, I feel like that you might have to maybe a couple minutes before the session, understand it. Maybe 20 minutes before or something like that.
If you watch the video, it's not too bad. What I like about it integrates the channels into the profile or whatever, or the grimoire, so now people can see who's talking, stuff
I haven't
like
even
that.
looked
It's a
at
lot
it,
easier.
so
Yeah.
I'll have to look at it because I'm curious. It looks actually from at least the picture, it looks interesting. I'd be curious to see how that works. I should be there for Tuesday, even though I haven't been around a lot recently, but I
You
should be
haven't, man.
there
Where
for
you
Tuesday.
been?
Yeah, man.
My computer just shitted out on me, and I have a lot of family issues going on and all that. So I've been dealing with that along with my computer breaking, and I'm on my phone right now. So it's been a whole shit show over here. But because Clock Tower I can just do on mobile, I should be able to be there. Hopefully, that's the idea.
I can't get Clock Tower to work properly on mobile.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
I do
I think I've
everything
done
on my phone.
before.
Everything's
Robo,
crammed in together.
I don't like
Oh yeah. It's annoying. I guess I could. Yeah, I'm sure there's another device I can find if I really want to, but I've used it on mobile. It's annoying, and I much prefer PC, but it's doable, and I enjoy playing enough to where I don't care enough all the clutteredness or the technical difficulties once in a while.
Yeah, thinking of which is amazing how we met Paul through Clock Tower because I pinged or I talked to anyone looking for games. He's like, hey, on a different server or this one? Oh no, a different one. Then yeah, he's came and played. I loved it.
Very nice.
One thing led
And
to the
by the
next.
way,
Kabam,
Paul
boom.
does storytell as well. So we have, we have so many storytellers
Oh my
now.
gosh.
We need to
That's
start up
usually a
another. Maybe
problem.
do a one shot one of these days, or maybe after Clock Tower, do a Tuesday one shot for people who are interested.
Well, that time would be an issue then, right? Because Clock Tower usually is a couple hours, and we're gonna be real late to start a one shot. We'd have to do. Maybe Paul would do a one shot on the Saturday instead of
Oh
the
well,
main.
no, it doesn't have to be. I mean, you said we have a bunch of storytellers. We could do someone else. You could do your one shot, honestly. I mean, if I don't know if how prepared you are, because DMing is there's a lot to DMing. I have tried. I've done a one shot before. It's a lot, hefty amount, a lot of knowledge and game knowledge you need to know, but it's very doable.
Because I know Caden would love to be able to do. The thing is, Caden's availability is amazing. He's only available 1 day a week. I don't know. It's kind of tough to work with.
Yeah.
So.
I know. I think someone else mentioned storytelling as well, and it was a while back. I forget. I think I've heard a couple of people mention DMing.
Well, storytelling he was talking about for Blood on the Clock Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw someone else mention for whatchamacallit, D&D.
Oh, DM. Oh yeah, Cole. He's
yes.
DM as well. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
He's actually on the waiting list. He wants to really get into one shots or the campaign. So we're thinking of which ones we're all here. Paul said it more than once. And this includes me. All future campaign. Well, we take turns, right? The next main campaign will be open to everyone. Priority to the ones who've not been in it. If there's room, of course, we can join, but there's no guarantee we will.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Main campaigns are a priority to whoever can make the time I said.
Oh, that of course, yeah, that's a given. But the
one shots, if we can get enough people that are claiming they want to play, then I'll run one for them.
All right, cool.
And if they don't all want to show up at the time that I decide I'm going to offer to run it, then whoever does, I'll run it for them.
Yeah, I think we'll have no issues with that. A lot of the people that show interest are D&D fans. They're just waiting patiently. So
Yeah, there's a shocking amount of people interested.
Yeah.
You should honestly.
The main thing that I absolutely cannot stress enough, and I will stress it to you guys in case you happen to take spots because times don't work for other people. Do not get attached to these characters.
I love characters dying. I love it.
Wow.
I like a good character's death. Like not just some character falling off a cliff randomly. Like a good story-driven death. I really enjoy, even for my own character. It's very satisfying. It's just, as long as it's just I don't know. I like character death. They're interesting to me. They add more to everything. I like them.
Yeah, I've had some interesting characters
Are you
die.
satisfied?
What'd you say, Robo?
What was that, Robo?
I said, so you aren't satisfied until something dies.
I know. He's
maybe a little. I like character deaths. They feel very satisfying.
I must
fleeting.
die.
Well,
then.
Yeah. But I'll pop in any one shot that anyone offers. Of course, newer people and different people priority first. But if there's room,
I'm sure
I'm always interested.
Heck yeah. Yeah, so it'll be cool
Because,
for anyone
when
that's
I-
interested in D&D.
Yeah, when I do some one shots, it'll still be kind of priority. It's not fair if people are waiting and then like a select few the group. You don't want that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You always want to get new people
We
playing.
have to rotate, yeah.
So for people that are interested in playing, go to Shison's stream link there and then join the Discord and come let us know that you're interested.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the
Well,
entry
hang out
fee
with
too,
people.
by the way. Just kidding.
Yeah. $5
That
a
costs extra,
person.
honey.
5. That's cheap man's fee.
Oh.
$30. Just kidding.
$30? Oh my god.
I gotta
Running the money out
recoup
of
my
these people.
cost.
Hey, thinking of which, we never did look in those buildings in that village. What if we found gold and treasure? That's for the greedier.
It was ransacked. I mean, it's a ghost town. What do you
And
want
we
from
can
it?
do more awesome
You
art.
never know.
I want to get out of there as quickly as
Also-
possible.
You find a lot of old shit buckets.
From the D&D budget.
Yeah, there you go. You can take those if you want.
Oh, and it also
That's
goes.
an interesting
I can also,
thing. A flaming spear. I
put
didn't
it towards my
realize druids
stream.
could do constructs
Or
like that.
our Communikitty foster pet.
Doesn't seem very nature-like to me.
It's on their spell list.
Not all
okay.
druids follow nature.
Oh,
Some are a little different.
Well, I can tell you, land druid is. I mean,
Which
basically,
is
pretty much all
under the
druids do
news
follow
and
nature, but they
updates
follow
channel.
different sides of it.
and what do
It's
land make?
it's
Druids
fuzzy.
specialize in more spells, right?
That's correct.
Oh, nice. Good choice, Robo. Of course, it would have been cool
I
to
haven't
see
seen
two
that
dire
one yet.
wolves all the time, right? Well, I can't wait.
I was about-
What was that, Robo?
There he is.
I was about to ask you guys, how did you think of the spells I picked out?
I liked it. I wasn't expecting a spear at all. And then the frost one, I was going to pick that too if I wasn't going to go moon. That it missed. Yeah, good spells, and plus healing's always good. Oh, and don't forget, I got that heat metal thing. I got to start using that too once in a while. But problem is, that's a constant. You got a concentration spell, so that means if I get too much damage and stuff, I guess it could get messed
And
up.
what you've a 10 in concentration as well, so
He's got a little glamour
So,
shot.
yeah.
the best of spells.
Once we get $10 total, I
Concentration
will get
spells
him
for
a
a
toy,
druid are
the
always
unicorn
a-
toy.
So maybe I'll switch it out for something more useful, like
And we'll get pictures. They'll give us pictures with it.
Concentration spells, if you have high
Great.
constitution, are fine.
Glamour.
Yeah, I don't
Glamorous.
Not for
This
Malthus.
one.
I mean,
Look how
you do
cute
take
this
on
guy
the
is.
constitution of whatever animal you change
Oh,
into.
that's true. You're right. So a dire wolf has a lot, so maybe it'd be okay.
You have to cast the spell first,
Cute.
though.
Yeah.
You
He
can't cast
needs
while
it.
you're
He needs it.
animal.
Yeah. So.
That being said,
See, this was
you
from
would
today.
have higher constitution to retain concentration. However, if
Oh, yeah,
you're
Rough Justice is a great game.
using your beast form the way most moon druids do, you're also going to be getting hit a lot more.
Crazy cat.
So maybe
Caturday.
that is not a good choice.
Next Caturday. Let's see.
But,
Oh, yeah, we're gonna
but
do Stardew
then
Valley.
it even further depends on what concentration spell you're using. Because there are some that might make it harder for you to be hit.
Ooh.
Me.
Blur. That's always a fun one.
Blur.
Blur's one I'd definitely be grabbing once I get the chance.
Oh yeah, this is the puzzle I
I
got
was seeing
from
a
the
video
Extra
that
Life
monks aren't that good damage-wise in D&D.
charity, so I will be doing this. I'll just
can be.
stream it when we
It depends.
when I build it.
Monks and druids are always those two. They're always
wonder if
met for me.
Lorna
Though
would
I haven't
wanna
actually. I don't think
Come,
I think I've played one monk. I don't think I've really ever played a monk. I should try playing a monk again.
Lorna and Carla.
People say
options?
monks aren't good. I've
Possibly,
played
that'd be
lots
really
of monks.
cool.
They're
We could do
fucking
it
great.
together.
Oh,
How cool would that
Oh,
be?
that is so cool, Robo.
Yes.
Yeah, I really should try playing more monks.
Ooh, what was that?
Mina likes monks, right? Mina, that's your other favorite class. I noticed you only like melee classes. Mina, no.
Monks are fun. I like Wild Mage.
Oh, why don't you ever be a wild mage?
I
You
do.
remember your husband told us in one of your streams that you only play rogue and monk, and that's it. And then you gave him a hard time. So, well, you only play the druid, and he goes, "That's not true." That was funny.
He's a gremlin.
He always plays druid mostly, though. You said, right?
Yeah. He's a gremlin. He says things. He says gremlin things. He's a troll.
A troll. I think he does.
Take what he
just to point-
says with a grain of a shaker of salt.
Shaker salt. Yeah, he just likes messing with you.
Yes, he really does. I think he forgets things on purpose.
Oh, really?
Like a selective memory.
Oh, as long as it's not anniversaries, then it's all good. Of course, in this day and age, there's no way people should forget that because you got freaking digital camera. I mean, you got your camera.
I mean, we don't really pay much attention to it. We just use it as an
Calendar.
excuse to go eat out, like eat some sushi.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Boop. Let's see.
Yeah, my friends, they're married and they do not celebrate Valentine's Day. And the
Yeah,
husband thinks
I
it's stupid.
don't think I ever celebrated that.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah,
Just
it's too
capitalist
much.
way of getting money out of people.
Yeah.
Would rip the money out of you.
Yeah. Same thing with Christmas,
have I-
right? To me, Christmas is just for kids.
Have I been
I don't-
spelling Draconis
Yeah.
wrong?
Pretty much.
Is Draconis is with an I?
Yes.
I've been spelling that shit wrong.
Oh.
With a U. I was trying to Google it and I was like, I don't see it. And it's with the I from Forgotten Realms. A brown dragon, son of Abazigal.
Well, that has nothing to do with the Dracona, with why I called it that. I just used the word Draconis. But,
so it's your own Draconis now. Homebrew.
well, it's just the name of the mountain.
Oh, I
Just
thought
they
it was
take
the
a
myth
lot of
of
dragons
like
out.
a person or
No, it's a mountain.
creature.
It's the myth of a large amount of dragons collected on a single mountain.
Oh.
Yep.
Crazy.
It's the myth
Kinda
of
like
where we're
Monster
going to
Hunter.
die.
Oh no, we will not die. I'll equip one of those sneaky spells that make us less
At
visible.
least we'll
or
die
what's it called?
together.
Yeah. Maybe we'll
I
meet an
don't-
alchemist on the way. We'll get some invisibility potions and we'll just get in, get out.
Like the Hobbit, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can't kill me if you can't see me. Right?
You remember in that? Well, at least the movie. I don't know about the book, but you remember that dragon had that only weak spot in its chest, and that's how they killed it.
Yeah.
I actually never watched any of the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit movies.
You didn't read the books?
The old
I didn't
cartoon.
read the books yet. I don't know anything about it. I've played the video games. That's pretty much it.
The
It
Lego
was
ones.
cool. The only thing is the Hobbit, though. You remember that thing was the dragon was sleeping there for 150. With dragons don't need to be fed; they just can sleep that kind of many years without waking up.
Hibernate.
Hibernate for 150 years. That's a long time.
I don't know. It's a mythical creature thing. Probably hibernate for however long they want to.
That's true.
They do what they want.
And they're going to be eating kitties and humans
Well, they better
soon
not
enough.
be. Not if I can help it. Shit.
My character will stumble upon some little ledge and fall into a safe crevice while you guys get murdered and massacred.
Oh
You
no,
called out
never.
Mina for always running away, and you're the one who's saying you're gonna
Oh
be
no!
running away.
You heard what I said? I fell. So
Yeah, he
luckily,
fell.
Yeah,
It was an
accidental
accident.
safety.
accidentally falling, and then I turned into a
Yeah.
little bird and fly away. So small that the little dragons don't see me.
Yeah, they're not running away. It's a tactical retreat.
Well, hey, gotta live another day.
Right?
Then
Gotta
I
live
will
to die
mourn
another
the
day.
death. Yeah, I'm gonna mourn the death of my companions.
Oh yes, you'll cry 1 tear.
One less for Leonese.
True.
Oh, poor Leonids.
So 4 tears.
Oh, look at Robo just posted his little Nature's Wrath character. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Oh, nice. That's like a monkey guy?
Kind of looks like his gnome.
Oh, yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, they're muted.
Oh,
Nice.
that's from a video game. My little brother
Yep,
plays
it's called Balloon Tower Defense 6.
it. Yeah. I see him playing that. Yeah.
But also, they gave me an idea to do an only like, nature towers, and I know another tower that is nature called the Druid. There's a tower called the Druid in there too.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, make a
very
YouTube
nice.
out of it. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Man, Paul, it's supposed to be late for you, dude. Like 4 a.m. Jeez.
Getting there.
Paul's a soldier. Yeah, you sound tired.
For me, it's almost 3 a.m.
Damn, Robo, you seem quite
Jeez,
active tonight. Usually you're tired.
I mean, I am. I'm just not. Except my yawns, like I don't think pick up, or just no one hears it.
If you guys have to slog, we're about to end anyway or leave anyways. But yeah, don't be afraid. Robo, go to bed, sleep.
I'll probably play a little bit of Rough Justice before I end stream and do a movie night.
Rough Justice.
Yeah, Rough Justice 84, the 80s vibes. Yeah, definitely check it out. It's pretty cool.
Does it have I was gonna say time what's it called? The DeLorean from Back to the Future. But you hear they're rebooting
totally
that? It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad.
Wait, rebooting the movie?
Or they're rebooting it, recasting, making modern version of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What's the point?
Exactly. What's the point? It's stupid.
The original is perfect. Don't
like
touch
that
it.
Sometimes.
I like it how it is.
It do be like
they want it for the next generation to see. Because I don't even know.
So don't watch it.
Oh, I'm not going to watch it. It's
Oh,
be
yeah, I
garbage,
mean,
but I guess
opinions out to the world.
They want the Robos to see it. Because Robo, have you even seen any of the Back to the Future movies?
Nope.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Yeah.
It's for the next
I
gen.
guess, yeah, for the next, yeah.
But it's never going to be as good as. You see, what sucks is, from Robo's perspective, when he sees the original, he's going, oh, wow, that, whatever, because it's dated compared to today's standards. And then the new one's going to be a lot more action packed for ADD people that can't have good attention spans, and it's what I feel like most movies are like. They're freaking garbage, but
Oh yeah, I deal with a lot of children quite often with
yeah,
the
it's
stuff I do,
sad.
and
Like they don't have time for
I don't
character
respect the
development.
good stuff.
Yeah,
It's
it's just
always.
nonstop action, pretty flashy things on screen.
I mean, the new stuff is good. I enjoy some of some newer movies. Like, some newer movies are great and phenomenal.
Which
But
one?
you also got to respect. I mean, a lot. I watch a lot of modern movies. But there's also just the originals. Just a lot of the older movies are just some of the best. Like some of my favorite. Like, gosh, Princess Bride, one of the best movies of all time.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thinking of Princess Bride. Oh, I love Pan's Labyrinth. It's probably one of my favorite movies of all time.
I can tell you, as someone who has tried to sit through some of them, there's a lot of fucking old movies that people say are great that I try to watch and go, why?
Yeah, I get that. It's a lot. A lot of some older movies are just some people just love them to death, and others just like this is meh.
Fun fact. I respect all of the fact that people think it's super awesome. I think The Godfather is one of the most boring fucking movies I've ever watched in my life.
Oh, the first time I didn't really get into it.
I've never been interested into The Godfather, so I've actually never watched him.
I thoroughly enjoyed Casino, and I thoroughly enjoyed Goodfellas.
Yeah, Goodfellas was good. But thinking of
And
remakes,
it doesn't matter anyway because the first Boondock Saints is the greatest film of all time.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Which one?
The original Boondock Saints. I haven't seen the. I think did they finally make a third one?
No
I think
idea.
they did. I haven't seen the third one. I've watched the second one once. I need to go back and watch it again. I will tell you, if you're going to watch the Boondock Saints, do not watch it if you don't like a lot of cursing.
Yeah, actually, I just looked up. I actually never heard that movie.
And gratuitous violence.
Well, I don't know. Paul's probably seen it. Maybe Mina, maybe Shadow. But when they did the remake of The Wrath of Khan, just a few years back with the new the new version of Kirk and Spock, I almost walked out on that movie. I love The Wrath of Khan. I grew up on that shit. And Star Trek 2 is obviously doesn't look as beautiful in terms of visuals. Substantially better than that fucking insult. I was so pissed because it was nothing but utter garbage. And
that's too bad.
I haven't seen it, but that's because I haven't watched any of those. Not because I'm against them. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, that
I'm the exact same way. I'm not against Star Trek. I've just never watched any.
Oh.
No, I mean specifically the
Well, yeah,
remake of the old movies.
Yeah, I get what
I
you're
mean,
meaning, but for
against
me,
them at all.
I've never watched any of them.
I've watched bits and pieces of them on TV. I've just never sat down and watched them all the way through.
Okay. But Mino, did you watch both versions of them? The original with the original crew?
No, not yet.
What? Well, Star Trek 2 is how many years old? It's probably older than you, actually.
Probably. I don't know.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know. It was
maybe.
Pretty sure it's older than me. I've watched it a few times. It's a good movie.
But that new version is just utter crap. It's just what Shadow said. Don't take a classic if you have to remake it, and it's never as good as the original, right?
Oh, that's
I
true.
think there's very rare exceptions where a remake is better than the original.
Yeah, I've seen it. I can't think of the top of my head, but there are some movies I enjoy the remake more. But I oftentimes the original is just better. Most of the time they just do it because they make a remake, so then everyone else goes and watches it just for the money. They're like, if it's bad, people still watch it. I get the money.
Well, like that Nightmare on Elm Street remake, I actually thought they were going to do a unique twist in it where they wrongly accused Freddy and murdered him. I was like, okay, cool, but they didn't have the guts to do that. Yeah, so it's just that would have been a cool twist to the whole Freddy Krueger story.
I didn't know they made a new one.
Yeah, they did. I don't know. It's been maybe less than 10 years now, I think. But
I'm pretty sure I've only watched the first one. So
whereas you remember the bed scene where Nancy was sleeping and the cross falls and he goes through the wall and it's stretching it over her to kill her, and then she wakes up and he goes back, retracts. I don't know if you remember that.
Void from you mean memory of a goldfish.
Well, anyways, in the original one, you could tell that it was like a sheet or a stretchy plastic or rubber. But in the remake, they did the exact same scene, but with CGI, and it didn't look anywhere as good as the original because the original looked real. It looked tangible. It looked, like you could tell it was just him going through some kind of rubberish kind of material, while the CGI looked horrendously bad. And I'm like, wow, why didn't they just do what they did in the original? It would have looked so much better. So you see, sometimes
I know what scene you're talking about.
yeah, it's where Freddy was going through the wall, going
Yeah.
Look at the original
Okay.
and look at the new one, and the original looks so much realistic. It looks real because it was real. I mean, obviously not real. The movie, you know what I'm talking about. It was a real, like, material he was going through, so it looked natural as opposed to the freaking CGI garbage that. And I guarantee you that the CGI would have probably been more expensive to do than having to go through some kind of rubberish material. So.
Who knows?
Who knows?
So yeah, Back to the Future would be garbage. Guarantee it. I can't see anyone.
I mean, either way, honestly, I'm probably gonna watch it either way. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Just the kind of person I am. I'm a huge movie fanatic.
It's always going to be you're always going to think it's garbage if your approach is it's going to be garbage.
That's true, but I have yet to see a remake impress me. So
we'll see.
Keep your mind open.
No,
yeah,
it's gonna be garbage.
Or you could just be a cranky old bastard.
That's your prerogative.
No, I'll give it a chance.
One way to think about it.
Oh, they are making a new DeLorean, actually, I think, in real life. It looks pretty nice. I wonder if they're going to use that in the movie. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Be cool to see. See.
Yeah, but I have high standards for movies. I don't really like a lot of them. I love, like, books are much, much better. And, of course, the new generation TV shows are pretty good, too. Like Breaking Bad, stuff like that.
The problem when I hear people say books are better is that's a very relative term because I need a lot more attention span to be able to sit through a fucking book than I do a movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing that's good about a book is you could stop, read it, stuff like that.
Except I read a bit, I stop, and that's where it ends because my attention goes somewhere else.
Oh, I see. Well, besides that,
books are for
well, books.
There have been books that have held my attention, and I keep going back and finish them.
That's cool. But what I mean is, traditionally, books have much more detailed plots, character development than a 2-hour movie can. You just can't compare
that. That can depend.
That's why you just got to take the Peter Jackson approach and make it 14 hours long.
Oh,
there you go.
Well,
there you go.
Or who's that horrible director that Michael Bay, or make a Michael Bay movie that literally insults your intelligence every time you watch it? Yeah.
I wonder if
Pearl Harbor sucked, and I miss you.
I wonder if that kid I went and saw today has any DeLorean art, DeLorean photos. He probably does.
If he's a kid, probably not. He just probably don't even know what a DeLorean is if he's young.
Oh no, Anthony Schmidt Photography. He does art with like old school cars, and he knows like every car.
Maybe he will.
Yeah, he has autism, and he does this really amazing art where he's just like really detailed, and he makes these toy cars look real.
I remember the original DeLorean. I wanted one when I grew up. Like, I wanted one of those. They're so badass, so futuristic.
Nice.
So
yeah, there's some really cool cars in the old days.
I've got the premise paragraph written out for my next one shot. They're going to be level 10.
Oh, shit. That means we're going to face some real shit.
Oh, dang.
It's going to be set at the same time that our campaign group has been having their first 4 or 5 episodes of the campaign.
Ooh. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool if that one shot meets our characters. That'd be kind of. I doubt it, but that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, these one-shot
Crossover.
characters are not going to survive the one-shot.
Oh no!
Not like this.
Mina, you hear that? You're gonna die,
yes.
Mina.
They're gonna murder us.
Or if
You
we're in
guys
it.
want to, unless something unexpected happens, based on what you're saying about all the people joining the server, you guys aren't even going to be in that one-shot.
Oh yeah, you're gonna say we're probably not gonna.
Oh
even
yeah,
be
for
in
sure.
the
That's fine.
one-shot.
It'll be fun to see what happens to them.
Yeah, you could always listen in. You just have to be muted, or watch the
Yeah.
stream. Probably a better option.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
But you never know. Maybe they no one will commit and forget about it. But yeah, we had at least 6, 7 people at least wanted to end. But
No,
we'll
I'm
see.
specifically setting this one up with the intent that they can win to a point, but the epilogue is going to imply that they died, for the simple fact that the whole premise of this is actually to why it's taking place in the time frame it is so that it's stuff that you guys can then find information on in the campaign.
Oh, that'd be awesome. We'll see the charred remains of their bodies.
Detectives.
I know.
Oh, you wish it was as basic as charred remains.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Maybe they'd be possessed monstrosities. Oh, thinking of monstrosities, you see, where was that article saying that the movie's breaking D&D character rules already? But they were upset about the monstrosity, a druid becoming a monstrosity character. And then, yeah, interesting.
The owlbear.
Yeah, the owlbear, because the druid can't shapeshift into that. Which is kind of weird.
They can go fuck themselves.
Nitpicky. Nitpickers.
I wonder what the stats for those things are. I should go look it up. Oh no, what are they called? Rules lawyers? Rules
Yeah.
lawyers? Mina, didn't you tell me you've had issues with them where they wouldn't let you do stuff because you were not following the rules?
There's people like that in like every group. Or something
good.
similar.
I mean, as long as it's not stupid where it breaks stuff and makes them too OP, it's
Yeah,
okay. But
the point is to have fun.
I mean, if well, kind of, you still want to hold true to what the game's about. You don't want to make
No fun here.
No,
Yeah.
never.
We don't allow that stuff.
But like if the
Outlawed.
owlbears, like let's say they have 500 health, insane amount of attack, they would literally mop the floor with everything. So that's not good. Having fun, yeah, but you should still kind of follow the guidelines. You shouldn't make stuff too. Well, it's always up to the DM. Paul must say, "Hell, I don't care. You can be whatever you want. I want to wild shape into a dragon."
Yeah, as long as you balance it.
Guidelines. The DM kind of just sets the boundaries.
Yeah.
They choose whether they want to do this or that in the world or whatever.
Well, I can understand why people want the integrity, and that's most important. Otherwise, it's like, what's the point if you don't follow what's established or what's kind of recommended?
Like a movie, though, I can understand them wanting to show off something cool.
Oh,
I
yeah,
wouldn't
of
blame 'em.
course, yeah. Well, you know, a dire wolf would have been kind of cool, right? A huge wolf or a bear.
Yeah, but like, I mean, for like D&D, those are just like animals. There's a bug. There's something
Yeah,
different.
true.
Something. Those just it's a wolf and a bear.
Turning into an owlbear.
That'd be something different, yeah.
Ooh, maybe
Something
we'll
unique.
face an owlbear in our adventures.
Very likely at some point.
And then we'll regret it, right, Paul? Like, oh, you wanted an owlbear. You got the owlbear.
It depends entirely on how the dice fall.
Bad dice.
What is that? Batman. Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the Batman Who Laughs, but but that's an alternative version. That's not canon, though.
It is canon.
No, it's not canon.
Yeah.
It's from an alternate universe. Unless
Well,
they
yeah, but
fix that.
he went into this
But all
universe.
you do realize that all the alternate universes in DC are canon, right?
Well, yeah, but they keep the Batman Who Laughs. They don't have those like Detective Comics and stuff. They're always standalone type stories.
Well, no, but that's still canon. That's still canon stuff. Batman Who Laughs is still very canon to the universe and
Well,
all that. He had his own Batman Who Laughs string after Metal.
Yeah, he also
which is where he was introduced.
Superman. He killed an
Hello,
alternate version of Superman.
Tansy.
But
How
what I
are
mean
you
is, this
doing?
Batman Who Laughs travels. He's really
you
Bruce
ready
Wayne. He goes through different
to
universes,
rumble?
but he's not the Bruce Wayne from canon. There's
I guess I
still
need to make sure that I can actually
yeah.
we actually
And
have
that's
a way
what I
to
mean.
watch
This
the
guy
anime.
this guy's
Huh,
just
I didn't even
basically
think about that.
Bruce Wayne who's turned evil
I
by.
think I have a way.
Well, that was the whole
we'll
thing
figure
with
it out.
he got introduced in the comic series called Metal, and that was the whole thing is where this dark multiverse
So
of
metal.
a bunch of Batman who just basically killed everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Came
And
in.
and he's going to other dimensions trying to kill everyone else. So.
All right.
But what I'm talking about
except
is he's
think
not the
most
main
recently he was-
canon Bruce Wayne. They would never.
Oh
do
yes, no.
Whoops.
I think he died in the. No, he didn't die. He almost died in the last comic I read of him. He had his own spin-off after Metal because everyone loved him.
Yeah, not
I think
bad.
it
It's
harpooned
good.
in the
That's
chest or
good.
something like that.
Yeah, sometimes they'll do that where like people like these multiverse guys or elsewhere people, and they will
yeah.
introduce them in the mainline series.
Yeah, it depends. All right, well, I'm gonna go change games and figure out if I'm gonna start the movie night thing. Anime movie night.
Wow, it's a little late for a movie, no?
Yeah, it's only midnight.
Okay.
I guess so, yeah.
It's the
Well,
perfect
with
timing
that,
for it.
I'll probably head off as well. Thanks for the games, everyone. Thank you, Paul.
Good night.
Yeah, for
Great
sure.
time, Paul. Can't wait for next week.
See you next week. Well,
Yeah,
I'll see you before
appreciate
then.
y'all.
Oh yeah, Tuesday. Yeah.
Much
Good night.
obliged.
Bye.
Good nighties. Okay, bye.